on a disguise as a secondary pre-snap to post-snap, because in his career he has just as many turnovers as he does touchdowns. That's going to be key. Also, you got Cody Simon in there at middle linebacker. Can he just play a little quicker, read and react, pull that trigger a little bit quicker, because this is a Jags team that ran for nearly 200 yards a game ago, and it all starts with that middle linebacker being able to dictate the calls within the calls, and then filling those gaps.
Well, you mentioned the run game for Jacksonville earlier, Paul. Travis Etienne, 729 yards. You also referenced the turnovers for Trevor Lawrence. He's got 10 of them this year and 11 touchdowns. 8 picks, 2 lost fumbles for Lawrence on the year. No score, 9:35 to go in the first. Ball on the Jaguar 3. Lawrence takes the snap. Etienne gets the carry running up the middle. Crosses the 5 and dragged down at the 6-yard line. Zaven Collins on the stop. So a 3-yard run. It'll bring up 2nd down and 7.
I like seeing that from the Cardinals defensive line right now. They fired off the ball right there, and they just let the Jaguars offensive line know, hey, this is going to be a fight, because that was old school downhill duo football from Jacksonville, and Arizona stood tall right there.
2nd and 8, so a 2-yard gain. Etienne the lone back. Lawrence, his college teammate at Clemson, under center, both in year 5. Former first-round picks. Lawrence takes, play fake, setting up in the end zone, and he throws it far side, and a diving catch is made at the 28-yard line. Getting up across the 30 and out to the 32-yard line is the tight end Brenton Strange. So a gain of about 25 that time for Strange, and Lawrence found him throwing from the middle of his end zone.
That took a lot of guts from the Jaguars, especially Liam Cohen, to make that play call backed up inside your own 5. Your quarterback's going to set up in the end zone, so any holding call would negate that, and he hit Strange for a beautiful ball.
So 1st and 10 on the 35 of the Jaguars, 8-minute mark, opening quarter, no score, some movement up front. And Dalvin Tomlinson shoved the center. And the Cardinals know it's offside.
Encroachment on the defense, number 94. That's a 5-yard penalty. First down.
So we had a fumble on the opening kick by Dortch, although it popped back up to him. Now we have an offside. And we've also had a sack allowed in this first quarter.
And it's all those details we keep talking about, and they keep showing up for whatever reason. Now, I know they're emphasizing it in practice, but the players got to execute.
So 1st and 5 for Jacksonville from its 40-yard line. Lawrence under center, receivers right and left. No Travis Hunter. He's on IR, out for the season. Brian Thomas is out today as well. They run it to the right, a huge hole, Etienne. 45-50, far side 40-30, 25-20, and down inside the 20-yard line at about the 19. So that's a 40-yard run for Travis Etienne, and the Jaguars will be in the red zone midway through the first quarter.
I tried to warn you, this offensive line is very good coming into town. That's just a simple zone play off the right side. They get a huge hole. They do a nice kick-out job by Patrick McCarry on Calais Campbell. Opens up the hole. He bounces it right inside, and then he is gone through that hole, and he's got great burst.
They mark him at the 15, so it goes down as a 45-yard run. 1st and 10 for Jacksonville. Twins left. In the pistol is Lawrence. Etienne behind him. Snap to Lawrence. Drop straight back to throw. Short pass left. Caught Etienne. Breaks a tackle near side 10-5. And he's into the end zone for the Jacksonville touchdown. More missed tackles on the perimeter and downfield. And the Jaguars score first with 7:10 to go in the first quarter.
Liam Cohen does such a nice job right there. That was a design right from the beginning. They end up getting a swing pass to Etienne out in space. All he's got to do is beat one guy, but he's got 3 blockers basically, 2 receivers and a third that gets out in front of him with the tight end, and it ends up being basically 3 blockers, 3 over 3 out in space with a wide open walk in the end zone for Etienne.
Cam Little on for the extra point. And the kick is on the way, and it's good to make it 7-0 Jacksonville with 7:10 to go in the first quarter on the Cardinals Radio Network.
AQ Shipley here. Arizona summers leave your AC and furnace packed with dirt and dust, the #1 cause of breakdowns. That's why you call Emergency Air, the official AC heating and plumbing partner of the Arizona Cardinals. Emergency Air's fall deep clean and tune-up is legendary, boosting efficiency and preventing breakdowns. Normally $199, it's just $59 for new customers. Go to emergencyair.com and book today.
Emergency Air, the difference is we care.
Every day, teachers in Arizona open their playbooks to help their students succeed and cross the goal line to their dreams.
Thank you to our teachers. Thank you for making our dreams come true.
To show our support for their dedication, SRP will give 2 teachers $500 each for their classrooms every time the Cardinals get in the end zone. SRP Touchdowns for Teachers. When the Cardinals score, teachers win. Learn more at srp.net/teacher.
Honeywell is teaming up with the Arizona Cardinals to inspire the next generation of future shakers. Come join us at home games throughout 2024 for fun, hands-on science, technology, engineering, and math activities, where kids can explore rockets, robots, and even the science behind football gear. Plus, for every Cardinals first down, Honeywell is donating to scholarships for women in aviation. Learn more at careers.honeywell.com.
Arizona Cardinals football, Arizona sports, the local sports leader.
Join us at State Farm Stadium on Feb 21, the inaugural Cardinals Climb fundraising event. Dave Pasch, AQ Shipley, and Paul Calvisi back at State Farm Stadium. You can download the free Cardinals mobile app today by going to azcardinals.com/app. How about that first drive for Jacksonville? 4 plays, 97 yards, 2 minutes and 25 seconds. And it's a touchdown catch and run by ETN, 15 yards away to give Jacksonville the lead.
You got to come out in your first 15 scripted plays offensively and defensively have to be honed in and dialed in when you play a coach, either Sean McVay or somebody from his system, because they game plan as good as anybody. And right there you saw that 4 plays, 97, backed up, just went right down the field.
Liam Cohn in his first year as the Jaguar head coach. You mentioned, though, the connection with McVay. Spent some time there. Also spent some time in college at Kentucky. One of the bright young minds in the NFL.
Absolutely. And he spent some time in Tampa Bay, and the resurgence of Baker Mayfield is all because of him.
Kickoff Little, right to left. Right at Dortch, who fumbled it on the opening kickoff. He recovered it, though. He runs up the middle 10, cuts to the left of the 20, and then tripped up at about the 23, and down he goes. So the Cardinals will start short of their 25-yard line. Jacoby Brissett was 4 of 4 passing, all short throws on that first drive for 19 yards. He was sacked, though, on third down, and the Cardinals had to punt. 7-0 Jacksonville with 7:04 to go in the first quarter. Cardinals very thin in the running back room. Trey Benson not back yet. DeMercado out today. Obviously, James Conner is done for the season. So a lot of Bam Knight again here today. 3 carries, 8 yards so far. First down on the 23. He's the single setback. It's a play fake. Brissett sets up, fires near side, and it's on target. Caught by McBride for a first down at the 35. He's touched down there. What a great throw. Another catch for McBride. Pickup of about 12.
You touched on it. That was a great throw. I saw that ball leave, and Trey McBride was just getting out of his break, threw it to a spot, and it was a perfect spot. Great catch, laying out by Trey McBride. Goes down and gets it. But again, just keep feeding him. Keep feeding him. Keep feeding Michael Wilson, and he'll find a way in the end zone. 3
catches already. We mentioned if he gets to 10, it'll be the most by a tight end ever in his first 4 NFL seasons. First down on the Cardinal 36. Another pass play. Throw to the right. Short. Caught by Knight at the 35. Shoved out of bounds at the 40 by Lloyd. But it's up to the 45, and to the 46 where he's pushed out a gain of 10, enough to move the chains. Another Cardinal first down. This short passing game working so far.
Yeah, Bam Knight right out of the backfield. Escapes through the C gap between guard and tackle. Wide open. Gets lost in coverage from the linebacker coming from the backside, and 2 first downs on the first 2 plays.
Under center, Brissett. Receivers right and left. 6 minutes to go in the first. 7-0 Jacksonville. Ball on the Cardinal 46. Brissett straight drop back, guns it over the middle, and it's stabbed out of the air by Michael Wilson at the 37 of Jacksonville. He's dropped there, but it's a first down, a gain of 17.
Jacoby Brissett is slinging it right now. He comes out firing every ball on time, on target. Michael Wilson, again, beautiful catch in traffic, great coverage, catches it with his hands. Just keep this thing going. The problem with this offense has been they make a couple plays, and then there's a penalty, there's something that happens, and it sets them back.
Meanwhile, Brissett took a big hit from Devin Lloyd, but he hung in there to make that throw. First down at the 38 of the Jags. Under center, is the quarterback this time. Brissett fakes the pitch to the left, now rolls to the right, and throws it out of bounds. His first incompletion. Near side incomplete as he was being chased by Ogba.
Play was dead from the start. Dennis Gardeck, former Cardinal, did a great job. He saw Trey McBride coming back across the formation. As he came back across the formation, he knew he was the outlet on the naked boot, roll out to the right, and had him in coverage the whole time. So great play by Brissett, just throwing that thing away.
Gardeck had a sack on his first series, his first sack of the year. 5:04 to go in the first. 7-0 Jacksonville. 2nd and 10 for the Cardinals at the 38 of the Jags. Shotgun set for Brissett with 2 receivers right. Brissett to throw. And a short pass across the middle, incomplete. Intended for McBride, but a flag. Gardeck in coverage. And he and McBride are having words afterwards.
Pass interference on the defense, number 47. It's a spot foul and automatic first down.
Gardeck was celebrating. He thought he got a pass breakup, but McBride pointed right at him as if to say, you didn't see that flag come behind you, did you?
It's amazing that only one ref threw a flag there. There's 3 guys that all saw that. The deepest referee in the secondary finally throws the flag a little late, but I'm glad he threw it because Gardeck was handsy and all over McBride from the start.
So the Cardinals get a fresh set of downs on the 34 of Jacksonville. 5 minutes to go in the first. 7-0 Jaguars. Dortch is lined up as the Wildcat quarterback. Takes the snap, runs to the right, doesn't get much. Maybe a yard to the 33. Josh Hines Allen, who's got 15 quarterback hurries this year, but just 3 sacks. He makes the play there in the run game. No gain on the play.
Josh Hines Allen, the former first rounder, all over that one. I think the last couple of weeks, anytime Dortch has been in as that Wildcat, it has hit. So I think that was probably a point of emphasis for the Jags defense this week in practice.
2nd and 10, though, at the 34 of Jacksonville. You mentioned every time the Cardinals get going, there's either a negative play or a penalty. That wasn't a negative play, but it went for no gain. They're off schedule. 2nd and 10. And Brissett back to throw. Straight drop back, pressure in his face. And he's sacked for the 2nd time back at the 43 by Hamilton. Loss of about 9 on the play. Hines Allen was getting pressure as well. And now it's going to be 3rd down and 17.
There's the negative play right there that kills you. It sets you way back, and now I say that, but although Jacoby's been fantastic in these 3rd and 17 type situations, but right there both tackles get collapsed, push the pocket in the middle, and they all just met at the quarterback.
See if the Cardinals can at least get it 6 or 7 yards here to try to set up for a field goal. 3rd and 17 at the 41 of Jacksonville. Brissett in the gun. To his right is Michael Carter. Brissett's got the ball. Trying to set up a screen to the left. He does, and it's caught, but they're going to lose about 7 yards. There is a penalty marker down. Brissett should have just thrown that one in the ground. Instead, he completed it.
Ineligible player was illegally downfield on the offense, number 72. That penalty is declined. 4th down.
And they lose 6 yards on the play. Oh, my.
Add insult to injury, right, Dave? I mean, listen, whenever you have that, as you said, I mean, they're right on fringe field goal. Can't afford a sack or anything to lose yards. They didn't get it set up. They were all over it from the start and end up losing yards, forces the punt.
That was Dortch who they were trying to set up the screen to. Here's the punt by Hawk. Far side, high in the air, and the fair catch made at the 8-yard line. So for the 2nd straight possession, Jacksonville will start the drive inside its 10. The Jaguars went 97 yards, though, on their first drive. They lead 7-0 with 3:20 to go in the first quarter on the Cards Radio Network.
Hey, it's Gambo, and I'm proud to announce Sanderson Ford has teamed up with Arizona Sports as the tailgate sponsor of all football home games. Show up and tailgate in style in a new Ford F-150 STX Super Crew truck for only $44,899. Sanderson Ford is all about football and supporting our troops by providing seats for soldiers at every home game. Go online at SandersonFord.com for more info. This is Sanderson Ford Country.
Hi, folks. Lorenzo Alexander here. After 15 years playing professional football, I've been through plenty of winning and losing. If you feel like you're losing because of private student loan debt, call my friends at Y-Refi. They refinance loans others won't touch and create a payment plan based on what you can afford, even if you're behind or in default. Y-Refi can help lower your interest rate and reduce your monthly payment. And they don't care what your credit score is. Call 888-502-2612 or visit yrefi.com.
Not available in all states.
Looking for quality windows without the wait? Come to the Window Depot. We carry a huge selection of Milgard windows, in stock now and ready for pickup. Need something custom? No problem. From new construction to full home replacement, we'll help you order the perfect Milgard windows built to fit your space, style, and budget. Whether you're a homeowner or contractor, the Window Depot makes it easy to get the windows you need fast. Visit thewindowdepot.com to find a location near you and see why we're your Milgard window experts.
Arizona Cardinals football. Arizona Sports, the local sports leader.
The Bud Light Brewhouse is back for future games. Head to Gate 2 on the flight deck for a chance to upgrade your seats and score other exciting giveaways. So the Jaguars lead 7-0 with 3:20 to go in the first quarter. And they will have the ball inside their 10 for the second straight time. Let's check in with Paul.
So Buda Baker telling the media this week what he notices about Trevor Lawrence, who has the fourth most rushing touchdowns by any quarterback since 2021, is he doesn't always get down. And he highly recommends that the quarterback does get down as a highly paid quarterback. And there's no doubt Buda Baker was sending a message through the media. We'll see if he takes off and runs it in this game. Cardinals defense also telling me, look, Trevor Lawrence is a risk taker. He will force balls into windows. If you can put him under duress, that's how he has so many interceptions over the last few years.
2 for 2 for 45 yards and a touchdown on the first drive. He's under center on first down at the 8. He takes the snap and hands it off for Etienne up the middle. And Buda Baker made the tackle at the 12. A gain of 4 for Etienne on first down, his third carry. He's already got 50 rushing yards and 15 receiving yards, including a touchdown.
Very similar to last week's offense, and anytime you see LA, a lot of shifts, a lot of pre-snap motion. All it is deception, trying to get your eyes away to create gaps in the run game. It clearly worked on the 40-plus yard run earlier, and right there they get a nice little 4 or 5 yard run on first.
2nd and 6 on the Jaguar 12. 3 receivers, 2 left, 1 right. Lawrence in the pistol. Etienne behind him. Cardinals stack the box with 8 men. And it's play action. Lawrence sets up, throws across the middle. Incomplete through the hands of Etienne. He got hit as the ball arrived by Cody Simon, but still should have caught that ball. Is it me, AQ, or does Trevor Lawrence, is everything late when he throws the ball?
Everything's late and everything's a fastball. He has 0 touch, and I think that's one of the things that has been the biggest complaint with him, because on these touch throws, there's still laser beams. Right there, that was way too hard of a throw. Running back had trouble finding it right there.
That's 3rd down and 6. LaQuint Allen in the game at running back. 3 receivers to the left of Lawrence. 2:34 to go in the first. 7-0 Jaguars. Ball in the Jacksonville 12. Snap to Lawrence. Straight drop. Pressure off the edge. Lawrence hit. The ball comes out, and it's picked off. It's intercepted by Nolan at the 5. He gets hit on the goal line, but he got the ball across for the touchdown. We'll see if they roll it a fumble or an interception return. It doesn't matter. It's a defensive score, and the Cardinals a point away from tying it. The rookie, Walter Nolan, into the end zone.
Love seeing a big man touchdown right there. They brought everybody, both linebackers up, bring Jalen Thompson off the edge, hits him as the ball comes out. The big man, Walter Nolan, catches it and doesn't go down. Finds a way to get in the end zone. Love to see it.
Jalen Thompson with the big hit. They are ruling it a fumble. Again, the ball was caught by Nolan out of the air, but they're ruling it a fumble return for a touchdown. How about Nolan stretching the ball out as he got hit on the goal line? And what a momentum shift. Boy, do the Cardinals need that. Ryland on to tie the game with 2:26 to go in the first. The kick is up. It is good. SRP Touchdowns for Teachers gives teacher grants with every Cardinals touchdown. Learn more at srp.net/teacher. Back after this on the Cardinals Radio Network.
Officer? Can I get your perspective as a man of the law?
You know I'm a mall cop, right?
Yes, and thank you for your service. Let's say I obtain a car for less than you think it cost.
I don't follow.
You see this Hyundai Santa Fe?
Yeah?
I only paid for it.
Wow. Is that a leather steering wheel?
Oh yeah. And look, It comes with this really...
Deal's so right, it almost feels wrong. Get the car or SUV you've always wanted, plus America's best warranty at the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event.
Was that the dealership on Maple Street?
Yes. And he's gone.
It's a great day for a new Hyundai at the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event going on now.
Get 0% APR for 60 months, plus 0 payments for 90 days on select Hyundai vehicles. See your local Valley Hyundai dealer, proud partner of the Arizona Cardinals. Offers end December 1st. Call 714-568-7676 for details.
With an Arizona Cardinals debit card from Desert Financial, you don't just show up on game day. You show out. Choose from 3 exclusive Cardinals card designs to unlock member perks, like exclusive ticket pricing, an express stadium entrance, and savings on food, drinks, and team shop merch. It's your card, your team, and now, your game day experience upgraded. Visit desertfinancial.com/Cardinals to score yours.
Arizona Cardinals football, Arizona sports, the local sports leader.
Looking for a first-class way to experience Cardinal games at State Farm Stadium? You can choose from exciting options like field seats, field suites, and casitas. Go to azcardinals.com/tickets. And if you were sitting in a casita, you would have had the best view of Walter Nolan's fumble return for a touchdown to tie the game at 7 with 2:26 to go in the first. What did you see from Jacksonville in terms of how they tried to block that AQ?
Yeah, Jalen Thompson was on the line to the offense's right, and they dropped Davis Gaither as the linebacker in the A-gap between center and right guard. So as that happens, that means they should pick up the next 3. But Anton Harrison, their normal starting right tackle, out of the game. Backup Cole Van Lanen in, did not continue to kick. He stayed inside with the defensive lineman, and you get a free rusher in Jalen Thompson as he rolls around the edge and gets the big hit on the quarterback.
Again, looked like Trevor Lawrence also just sitting back there forever. Never saw Jalen Thompson coming. And Walter Nolan gets his first touchdown since he was in high school back in 2021. Ryland kicking off left to right. This one is going to go deep into the end zone. It will be a touchback. Let's check in with Paul.
Yeah, Nolan isn't exactly a stranger to the end zone. If you go back to high school, he had 6 rushing touchdowns, 8 career carries. He had a touchdown in the state title game. And let's just say he's getting a lot of props and plaudits down here on the sideline. He was rocking the turnover buffs for a while. And they went down and chased down the football, the Cardinals equipment staff. So they showed him we got it, and they put it down here for safekeeping.
Here's a great play by Nolan. He was still getting blocked. The ball came up. He grabbed it with one hand, basically. He's an incredible athlete. Already made a lot of plays in a short time. A rookie out of Ole Miss. Tootin is in at running back as Jacksonville starts this drive on the 35. Their best starting field position by far. And Tootin will get the carry running to the right. And he breaks the tackle at the line of scrimmage. And pushed out of bounds by Jalen Thompson after a gain of 3. Both drives for Jacksonville prior to this started inside their 10. The game is tied at 7 with 2 minutes to play in the first quarter.
Interesting to note, the Cardinals kicked the ball into the end zone. I don't think they wanted to risk anything in the return game. Right there, Jacksonville comes out and tried to capture the edge. They get a couple yards on first.
Yep, that's a good point, AQ, after what happened last week on kick returns, including the opening kickoff, which almost went to the house. 2nd and 7 for the Jags on their 38. 3 receivers, 1 right, 2 left. And Lawrence lining up in shotgun. Takes the snap, quick throw to the right side, and it's incomplete. May have been tipped at the line by Birch, the rookie out of Oregon. And it will bring up 3rd down and 7.
It certainly looked like he did because he was doing the old, hey, I tipped that. He was letting the whole stadium know that he tipped it. It's good to hear his name called. High expectations when he's drafted out of Oregon. Haven't seen much of him with Browning out. You're probably going to see a little bit more of him.
So 3rd and 7 for Jacksonville on its 38-yard line. Trips to the left, single receiver to the right, and Lawrence in shotgun.
Same look that they showed the last time on the blitz, Dave.
Yep, Jalen Thompson lined up on the far side. Here he comes. Back the throw goes Lawrence. He's hit, but he steps up to run at the 45-yard line on the near side. At midfield, into Cardinal territory at the 45 and out of bounds at the 43. That is a big guy running, but he is an incredible athlete. And he gets almost 20 yards on that scramble to pick up a 1st down.
Incredible athlete. Same exact look that they showed on the previous one when they get the big play. They bring the exact same blitz and Simon was in there to get a piece of Trevor, but he pulls it down, ends up escaping through the left. That's the big thing. When you blitz, you have to get home because there is a lane and everybody's in man coverage behind it right there. Trevor Lawrence takes advantage of it.
Game tied 7 apiece, a minute to go in the first quarter. First down for Jacksonville on the Arizona 43. Under center is Lawrence. He takes and pitches to Etienne. Now it's a flea flicker, throwing it back to Lawrence. Short throw right side, caught Etienne at the 38. And a good tackle made by Zaven Collins on the perimeter at about the 36. So some trickery, trying to take a shot down the field. Instead, Lawrence just checked it down, and it's a 6-yard gain.
All that for 6 yards, Dave. They tried to get it down the field. They went double reverse, flea flicker pass, well covered downfield. Good job by the Cardinals staying home. He just dumps it to his outlet, running back out in the flat.
2nd and 4 on the 37-yard line of Arizona. Final seconds here of the opening quarter. 3 men split to the left. Etienne flanking Lawrence, who's in shotgun. Etienne to Lawrence's left. And it's a design quarterback run off the left side, and down goes Lawrence. Cody Simon in the backfield first. Cleaned up by Collins. It's a loss of 1 on the play. Josh Sweat, meanwhile, down for the Cardinals on the far side of the field. And so the Cardinals training staff runs onto the field with 6 seconds to go in the first quarter. And Sweat being looked at.
Could hear a pin drop in this place right now.
He's had such a great year in his first season here. 9 sacks on the year. He was getting blocked by the pulling Ezra Cleveland, the left guard, but could not see much based on what CBS just gave us in terms of a replay.
Yeah, it didn't look like much, right, Dave?
Unless there was more to it that we didn't get to see. Back after this with 6 seconds to go in the first quarter, and the game tied 7 apiece on the Cards Radio Network.
Cards fans, SeatGeek is the official primary ticketing partner of the Bird Gang and here to help you experience all the action this season. SeatGeek makes it easy to find the perfect seats to the perfect game, so you can be a part of all the touchdown celebrations and momentum-shifting takeaways this season. Whether you're getting tickets to Cardinals games or to any other live event in Phoenix, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official primary ticketing partner of the Arizona Cardinals. SeatGeek.
NFL fans, when it's time to get Cardinals tickets, you can tackle game day with total certainty with Ticketmaster. As the official resale ticket marketplace of the NFL, Ticketmaster's got the best way to take it to the house when it comes to being there live. With 100% verified resale tickets available all season long, you can count on getting in with ease and spend time focusing on the good stuff, like tailgating with your friends and family. Even if you're headed to the game last minute, you can still score seats. Want to meet up inside the stadium with your crew? Transferring your tickets is an easy handoff. So get those touchdown celebrations ready and score your tickets today at Ticketmaster.com/Cardinals.
Hey, Cardinals fans! All Copy Products is proud to be the official office solutions partner of the Arizona Cardinals. We cover the entire valley and want to help you with all of your office solution needs. All Copy Products is recognized for our commitment to customer service. At All Copy Products, we will create software and technology solutions that work for you, football fans. Score points for your business with us. Visit us at allcopyproducts.com today.
Holy mackerel! That is football! Arizona Cardinals football. Arizona sports. The local sports leader.
We're back in Tim Hovick Santan Ford broadcast booth. Santan Ford and Gilbert. The Cardinals are Santan Ford. It looked like Josh Sweat got a finger to the eye accidentally from Ezra Cleveland. He got up and walked off, putting some eye drops in that right eye. 6 seconds to go. It's 3rd down and 6 for Jacksonville on the Cardinals' 39-yard line.
Never want to see an injury, but if that's the injury you want to see, that is it. I mean, you could hear the pin drop. Like I said, he's been so productive and such a good pass rusher that he came in as a free agent. I mean, I'm glad it was just an eye poke.
I'm sure as a former offensive lineman, you never did that to a D lineman.
Never. I mean, we spoke a lot more about during the break right there about all the things I did, but certainly not an eye poke.
They're going to run the clock because the ball was in bounds when the play was made, so they probably should have just run it before then. It could be in the second quarter, but We'll step away now that officially one quarter is in the books. 7-7 game on the Cardinals Radio Network.
Think Verizon's best 5G network is expensive? Think again. This season, bring in your AT&T or T-Mobile bill to a Verizon store for a better deal. Then use those unwanted bills to wrap up goodbye gifts to AT&T. Or cut them into snowflakes to celebrate your switch from T-Mobile. 'Tis the season to save at Verizon. Just bring in your bill to your local Verizon store and we'll give you a better deal. Rankings based on Root Metrics Root Score Report dated 1/2025. Your results may vary. Requires postpaid consumer mobile bill dated within the past 45 days and same name as person redeeming deal. Additional terms apply.
Cards fans, SeatGeek is the official primary ticketing partner of the Bird Gang and here to help you experience all the action this season. SeatGeek makes it easy to find the perfect seats to the perfect game, so you can be a part of all the touchdown celebrations and momentum-shifting takeaways this season. Whether you're getting tickets to Cardinals games or to any other live event in Phoenix, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official primary ticketing partner of the Arizona Cardinals. SeatGeek.
Ask any Cardinals fan, what's the one tool you'll need to win the game? They'll tell you, a great quarterback. Ask that fan what it takes to win an accident and injury case. They'll tell you the tool you need is a winning personal injury attorney. And that's where I come in, attorney Jeffrey Phillips, Cardinals fan since they moved here in 1988. And the one tool you need to win your accident injury case. Phillips Law Group. Everything you need to win, including me, a Phillips. Call 602-222-2222.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like needing a lawyer, but getting some guy who just watches courtroom dramas.
How does the defendant plead?
Guilty. Wait, what? Also, objection.
You object to what?
Erroneous.
Counsel, approach the bench.
Hey, can I get a whack at the gavel?
You wouldn't settle for just any lawyer, so don't settle for just any insurance. Get the real deal with State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Arizona Cardinals football. Arizona Sports, the local sports leader.
Find everything you need for each member of your family. The Cardinals team shop located at State Farm Stadium or shop online at azcardinals.com/shop. So it's 7-7. The Jaguars had a 4-play, 97-yard touchdown drive. The Cardinals scored on a Walter Nolan fumble recovery for a touchdown. We start the second quarter. Josh Sweat back out there for the Cardinals, so that's good news. Shotgun set for Trevor Lawrence. ETN to his right, three receivers to the left. Ball on the 39 of Arizona. Snap to Lawrence, and it's a design quarterback run up the middle, and he's got a first down to the 30-yard line. And he's so good in the open field because he's fast, but he's also strong and elusive, and a gain of 9.
I'm not sure if they checked to that play right there, but they call the draw. Anytime you have two linebackers up over the center, it's a great play call to run a draw because you get guys on guys right now. You get a hat on a hat right there. They bail out of it. Wide open hole right up the middle.
So a new set of downs on the Cardinal 30-yard line. Lawrence under center this time. Two receivers in the game, both to the left, and it's going to be a handoff off the right side, ETN. Good play at the point of attack by Stills to make the tackle. Gain of maybe 2 for ETN.
Yeah, really good play by Stills, as you mentioned right there. ETN, they want to get the ball in his hands right there. Tried to get to the edge. Stills does a nice job at the point of attack, getting off the block and making the tackle.
Cardinals 3-7. They haven't won a home game since week 2. Jacksonville 6-4. The Jaguars hoping to be a playoff team in 2025. They need to win this game. 2nd and 8 on the Cardinal 28. Lawrence in the gun. Receivers right and left. Snap to Lawrence. Stands in the pocket. Throws to the left. It's behind the tight end. Strange and incomplete. Or check that Munt, the intended target. Buda Baker was around him, so now it's 3rd down and 8.
That's exactly what you get from Trevor Lawrence. He is not the most accurate. Had the guy, just threw it behind him, and here is a crucial play. You're in fringe field goal. You got one of the best kickers and deep ball kickers. Literally has the field goal record. So right here, if they can somehow manufacture a sack, put him right on the fringe, this would be huge.
Trevor Lawrence is converted on 3rd down with his legs twice on this possession. 13:42 to go in the half. Game tied at 7. 3rd and 8 on the Cardinal 28. Arizona shows blitz. Here they come. Lawrence in trouble. And he's sacked back at the 34-yard line by Buda Baker. Calais Campbell there too, but not out of field goal range. Cam Little will come out to try about a 52-yarder.
A great call by Nick Rawless right there. He is in his bag. They showed the same look. 2 linebackers up. They're clearly trying to confuse Trevor Lawrence. They got Jalen Thompson to one side. They bailed Jalen Thompson, bring Buda from the other side. They slid to Jalen. Buda unblocked, wide open sack.
So Buda Baker gets the full sack. And now a 52-yard attempt. This is like a chip shot for Cam Little with his leg strength. Snap, ball down, kick on the way. The kick has plenty of leg, and the kick is good. And that would have been good from another 10 to 15 yards. Oh my goodness, how high up the net was that?
I was just going to say the same thing. The ball's at the top of the net. That's unbelievable.
Wow, 12:55 to go in the first half. 10-7 Jacksonville on the Cardinals radio network.
It's Black Friday all month long at Freeway Chevrolet. And right now, you can save big with up to $1,000 bonus cash on all new inventory. Visit us online now to get your Black Friday certificate. Then hurry in for some of the best deals of the year. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive. Must be used at time of purchase. May be combined with other offers. Not valid on prior purchases. Limit one-time use per customer. Valid only at Freeway Chevrolet. Offer expires November 30th, 2025.
Hello, everybody. Eric Bryan, owner of Precision Air and Plumbing. This winter, stay warm and safe. Our complete heating tune-up is just $159.95. And if you have gas, we'll install a carbon monoxide detector for free. Carbon monoxide is the invisible killer, sending thousands to the ER and killing hundreds in the U.S. every year. Get peak efficiency, avoid surprise breakdowns, and protect your family. Make the precision decision today and call 602-FIX-MY-AC.
Hey Cardinals fans, stay locked in the action with a BetMGM second chance. Just bet on any pro football player to score the first touchdown of the game. If you're right, you win. If your player scores second, you get your stake back in cash. Make this season unforgettable with BetMGM, proud partner of the Arizona Cardinals. Catch every game at the BetMGM Sportsbook at State Farm Stadium. BetMGM and GameSense remind you to play responsibly. See BetMGM.com for terms. 21 plus only. Arizona only. New and existing customer offer. Subject to eligibility requirements. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-NEXT-STEP.
Arizona Cardinals football. Arizona Sports, the local sports leader.
So a 52-yard field goal by Little gives Jacksonville a 3-point lead after the Cardinals tied it on the defensive touchdown by Walter Nolan. 12:55 to go in the half. 10-7 Jaguars. So far, Jacoby Brissett, 8 of 9, passing for 54 yards. His only incompletion was on a throwaway when everybody was covered downfield. Trevor Lawrence, 3 for 6, 51 yards and a touchdown, but on the touchdown was mostly the run by ETN after he caught the ball. Cardinals been able to get to Trevor Lawrence. 2 sacks already, one by Jalen Thompson, one by Buda Baker. The Thompson one was on the fumble that was picked out of the air by Nolan, and then he scored. Little will kick off. He could kick this one out of the stadium if he wanted to, but he'll line drive it to about 2 yards deep in the end zone, and Dortch will take a knee. It's a touchback. Let's check in with Paul.
Trey McBride pacing the sideline here, waiting to take the field. I'm guessing he can't wait to take the field against this Jacksonville defense. Last 7 games against a tight end, not good. They've given up 7 receiving touchdowns, over 500 yards receiving to the tight end position alone. He has 3 for 25 yards so far in this game. And by the way, Trey McBride mic'd up. I think he's getting some national attention from NFL Films, among others, today.
Well, it's great news. He deserves it. He's playing as well as any tight end in football. Isaiah Adams in at right guard for the Cardinals now. 1st and 10 on their 35. Michael Carter, the running back, will get the pitch, running to the left side, and he's across the line of scrimmage and up to about the 40 before he's knocked out of bounds. He stepped out actually at the 39 before the hit. But the Cardinals will take that on 1st down, a gain of 4.
Paris Johnson just absolutely destroyed Greg Newsome. I love watching him get out in space. I wish they would call more of these pin and pull plays, get him matched up on a corner, use his size and athleticism. He did it in the Dallas game, and he just did it again right there.
That sprung Carter for the 4-yard gain, his first touch of this contest. Under center Brissett. Three tight ends in the game on 2nd and 6 from the Arizona 39. Brissett off play action, setting up deep in the pocket, in trouble. Moves to his left and trying to run, and he throws it away as he's being spun down to the 32-yard line. Incomplete pass. It was Devin Lloyd that had a hold of Jacoby Brissett, and Brissett gets up and is okay. That was a dangerous play there by Lloyd. Very close to a hip drop tackle attempt. It's 3rd down.
Jacksonville timed that blitz up right up the middle. Anytime it seems like the Cardinals are in clear pass situation, they are bringing backers because they know it's a lot of play action right there. Time the blitz up beautifully. Jacoby did enough to get away and throw it away.
12 minutes to go here, 2nd quarter. Jaguars 10, Cardinals 7. 3rd and 6 for Arizona on its 39. And a pass play. Brissett setting up deep in the pocket. Goes a deep ball left side. And adjusting to make a great catch is Michael Wilson at the 32-yard line of Jacksonville. And now they're saying it's incomplete. He didn't hang on, but there is a penalty marker down. I thought Wilson had it.
Rolling on the field was an incomplete pass while the quarterback was in the pocket. Legal contact on the defense, number 6. It's a 5-yard penalty and an automatic first down.
So instead of 4th and 6, it'll be first down on the illegal contact by Greg Newsome.
How good has Michael Wilson been? I mean, anytime you get these one-on-one opportunities over the last 2 weeks, he is proving to be the go-to guy. He goes up. The thing I love most about him is he goes up and gets the ball. It's incredible the way he goes after the ball. I know there was a penalty there, and I know they're saying that he didn't complete.
Yeah, it came out.
It did come out.
It did come out at the end. Did not survive the ground. It's too bad. I mean, he had it, and then as he slid out of bounds, I think his body started to turn over, and that's when he lost control. If he held on another second or two, it would have been a catch.
Yep.
Instead, first down in the Arizona 44. Brissett under center, takes the snap, hands it off, flag down, running to the left. And maybe about 3 on the play for Carter before he's pushed back by Matt Dickerson.
Legal formation on the offense, number 78. Never reported to me. It's a 5-yard penalty. First down.
Rookie mistake by Josh Fryer, who's in there as an extra offensive lineman. Got to tell the referee you're reporting.
And what is that? Another detail? I think it's another detail that we keep talking about. It's one of these things you can't happen. These are the things that drive coaches nuts. It's pre- and post-snap penalties. Penalties are going to happen during the play. It's the pre- and post-snap. It's very simple. Just pat your chest, let them know you're reporting eligible.
So 1st and 15 on the Cardinals 39. 10-7 Jacksonville. 11.5 to go in the 2nd quarter. Receivers right and left. Snap to Brissett. He'll throw over the middle, and it's caught by Wilson at midfield. He's upended there. But a gain of 11. Brought down by Antonio Johnson. So in practice, when an extra offensive lineman comes in, do you work on that? Or no? Is that something you don't do in practice?
No, that's literally the only emphasis that you are told the whole week. When you are the 6th lineman, you have to report to the white hat every single time. Find the white hat, wipe your chest, let them know you're reporting eligible. That is number 1 thing you have to know for the entire week.
Otherwise, it's a first down because that was an 11-yard gain by Wilson. Brissett is 9 of 11 passing. He's under center on 2nd and 4 at the 50-yard line. He takes, drops back to throw, faking the run. He's hit as he fires right side, incomplete. There's a flag down, though. Devin Lloyd in the backfield. Rough Jacoby Brissett. The pass was incomplete, but it's going to be another first down via penalty.
Personal foul, roughing the passer on the defense, number 0. It's a 15-yard penalty and an automatic first down.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, that's a tough call, Dave. I mean, I love that it helps us out right now, but that is crazy. I mean, you can tell even on the replay that he tried to pull up and let his knees hit the ground first. Perfect tackle, perfect form tackle. That's crazy. But good for us.
Yeah, I'm sure the official's saying, well, he finished. He finished him when he didn't need to. But to your point, I mean, how do you hold up? He's doing the best he can, it looked like, to hold up. Your momentum's carrying you. You're running full speed, but again, we'll take it. First down on the 35 of Jacksonville. Brissett to throw again. Fires over the middle. Wilson caught it at the 25 and tackled there, but it's a gain of 10. Another first down. That is the 4th catch already for Wilson, closing in on 50 yards, and he's really Playing great football here the last 2 games.
He sure is. Great route right there. Way to climb up on the defender before slanting inside, wide open. Catch it with your hands. He's turning out to be awesome the last couple weeks.
So Fryer just reported. You can kind of hear the ref mic in the background, so he's in as an extra offensive lineman. First down in the Jaguar 24. 2 receivers off the line to the right. Under center, Brissett takes and hands it off. Carter up the middle, got a crease at the 20, at the 15, and ankle tackled at the 13-yard line. Another first down, gain of 11 as we hit the 10-minute mark in the first half, with the Cardinals down 3, but on the move.
Beautiful blocking by the interior 3 of the Cardinals offensive line. Adams is in at right guard right now, and he does a great job climbing up on the linebacker, and beautiful throw holding the whole left side, seal the left side, wide open hole right up the middle.
Cardinals are at the 13 of Jacksonville. Brissett in shotgun, to his left is Carter. McBride motions left to right. Bocelli the wide out on the right side. Snap to Brissett, 5-step drop. And now dumps it off short left, caught by Carter, the 10, turns left to the 5, and brought down at the 4-yard line by Gardeck. But a gain of 9 on the play. It'll be second down and 1 from inside the 5 with 9 minutes to go in the half, and the Cardinals looking to take the lead.
Great job by Jacoby as he sees there's nothing open in the end zone, gets through his progression, gets through 1, gets through 2, gets through 3, finally gets to Carter, hits him sitting right over top of the center. Wide open, and he makes a nice run after catch to get down to second and 1.
Shotgun set for Brissett, takes the snap, gives to Carter straight ahead, got the first down, and pushing his way towards the goal line. They're going to blow it dead, but it's going to be first and goal at about the 2.
Great job getting the first down right there by Carter, but again, this is must touchdown area right now. You have to find a way to get this ball in the end zone. You're sitting at first and goal, literally at the 2-yard line. 4 downs to get 2 yards, get in the end zone. No matter which way you have to do it, you got to find a way to get in.
Fryer checks in as an extra offensive lineman. Higgins and McBride both on the line. DeGuara is in as well, but he's at fullback with Knight behind him on first and goal at the 2. Brissett takes, turns, and pitches to Knight running left, and he's going to lose a yard maybe. Wingard on the stop. They're going to give him the line of scrimmage, though. It'll be second and goal, 8 minutes to go in the half, 10-7 Jacksonville.
We used to call that play ride, 39 ride. You pull the guard and you have the fullback, seal the front side, everybody going to the left. It's full zone, get a kick out, get the fullback underneath, and they just read it beautifully from the secondary, and there was too many guys there. There's 3-on-1 on the tackle.
Gains another lineman in at fullback, 6 offensive linemen, 2 tight ends, second and goal on the 2. Under center, Brissett takes the snap, handoff left side to Knight, and this time he's towards the goal line and in for the touchdown. The Cardinals take a 13-10 lead with 7:31 to go in the first half.
This is the Cardinals' first lead since they played Dallas on Monday Night Football, and that has to feel good for this team. They run the same exact play. The difference is they put an extra O-lineman in the backfield, and they went downhill, smash mouth. They get exactly what they want. They get the guys where they want, kick out, downhill with the extra lineman, and get into the end zone for Bam Knight.
Yeah, love the physicality at the point of attack by the Cardinals. The extra point from Ryland is on the way, and the kick is good to make it 14-10. SRP Touchdowns for Teachers gives teacher grants with every Cardinals touchdown. Learn more at srp.net/teacher. Back after this on the Cardinals Radio Network.
Don't miss Macy's best deals of the year. Hurry in and shop epic Black Friday deals on this season's best gifts before they're gone. Like men's and women's boots for just $19.99. Active looks for the whole family, 25 to 50% off. Levi's jeans and denim, 40% off. Plus, 50% off top beauty gifts from Yves Saint Laurent, Armani, and more. Don't wait. Black Friday is here at Macy's. Savings off select styles. Exclusions apply.
In football, the best teams rise to the top. In medicine, the same is true. That's why Barrow Neurological Institute is consistently ranked among the nation's best in brain and spine care. From game day concussions to the most complex neurological conditions, Barrow delivers world-class expertise right here in Arizona. When it comes to your brain, your spine, your future, you want the very best on your side. Barrow Neurological Institute. It matters where you get your care. Visit barrowneuro.org.
Hey, it's Mike Broomhead for Creative Environments Design, Pool, Spa, and Landscape. While the rest of the country is bundling up, we are spending more and more time outdoors in our perfect weather. Let Creative Environments transform your outdoor space. How about a custom fire pit or an elegant outdoor fireplace? Creative Environments build spaces where stories are shared and memories are made, especially on those crisp desert nights. Go to creativeenvironments.com. You're going to love the work they do. You're going to love the results. You'll love being outside. creativeenvironments.com.
Arizona Cardinals football. Arizona Sports, the local sports leader.
The defensive touchdown seemed to change everything. Walter Nolan into the end zone with a fumble recovery for a score. And then a great drive by the offense. 9 plays, 65 yards, 5 minutes and 24 seconds. Combination of throwing and passing. Some chunk plays on the ground, chunk plays through the air. And then from about 2 yards out, it's Bam Knight with the rushing touchdown, and the Cardinals lead it. 7:31 to go in the first half, 14-10.
Yeah, that was a great drive. Great play calling by Drew Petzing. He's been catching little heat, obviously, over the last couple weeks, but here they are, and he just put together a masterful drive and give them the lead for the first time in a couple weeks now.
Officially a 1-yard touchdown run. And Jacoby Brissett, 11 of 13 for 85 yards. His solid play continues. When protected, Jacoby Brissett, pretty darn good.
He's been fantastic, and he continues to light it up and show up every single week.
Ryland kicking off right to left, going to hammer this one deep again into the back of the end zone for a touchback, and got to think that's planned based on the comment you made at the start of the game on the first kickoff, that they just don't want to risk giving up returns like last week.
Absolutely. I think that is going to be planned for as long as they don't have their full constituent of guys on their kickoff and really most of their special teams, because you have your certain core guys, and when they're out, now you're relying on a bunch of young guys who maybe you don't want in there, and then all of a sudden you get the play like you had last week where they get a 90-something yard kickoff return.
Trevor Lawrence is just 1 for his last 4, passing for 6 yards after a good start. First down for the Jaguars on their 35-yard line. Etienne in the backfield to the right of Lawrence, who takes the snap and gives to Etienne off the left side. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage. Darius Robinson makes the tackle, the former first-round pick out of Missouri.
He's been better, and he has been getting better every single week since he's come back from injury, and he's really good in the run game. Again, you're not going to expect to see his name show up in the stat sheets in passing downs, but in the run game, he's great. Right there, he proved that.
This is a huge game for the Jaguars. With Indy losing, Jacksonville is now a game out of first in the loss column in the division. They trail, though, 14-10, 6:50 to go in the half. 2nd and 10 on the Jacksonville 35. They're going to run it again. And a good hole up the middle this time, but Etienne is brought down at the 39. Closed quickly, so a 4-yard run, and will put the Jaguars in 3rd down and 6.
Trevor Lawrence did a nice job right there on the handoff, just selling a little bit that he's a run because of how good an athlete he is. Showed that he's going to run and pull it on the backside zone read, and it just held the defensive end long enough to get the run up the middle.
So the left tackle for Jacksonville, Walker Little, is shaken up. Anton Harrison, their right tackle, is inactive today. And now Little is down. Looking at the left knee. Wyatt Milam, a rookie, is the backup left tackle.
They're banged up front, there's no doubt. Ezra Cleveland's been out the last couple of weeks. I mean, they've been playing their full roster of O-linemen.
So we'll step away with 6:34 to go in the half. 14-10 Arizona on the Cardinals Radio Network.
Every day, teachers in Arizona open their playbooks to help their students succeed and cross the goal line to their dreams.
Thank you for making our dreams come true.
To show our support for their dedication, SRP will give 2 teachers $500 each for their classrooms every time the Cardinals get in the end zone. SRP Touchdowns for Teachers. When the Cardinals score, teachers win. Learn more at srp.net/teacher.
Do you dream of adventure? Do you wish for a place away from the crowds? Let La Mesa and Rec Van show you how to get there in a new adventure van. Sporty, maneuverable, and easy to get off the grid, today's camper vans pack many options. See what an adventure van offers at La Mesa and Rec Van in Phoenix and Mesa or at LaMesaRV.com. La Mesa, a proud partner of the Arizona Cardinals.
Cards fans, SeatGeek is the official primary ticketing partner of the Bird Gang and here to help you experience all the action this season. SeatGeek makes it easy to find the perfect seats to the perfect game, so you can be a part of all the touchdown celebrations and momentum-shifting takeaways this season. Whether you're getting tickets to Cardinals games or to any other live event in Phoenix, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official primary ticketing partner of the Arizona Cardinals. SeatGeek.
Arizona Cardinals football, Arizona sports, the local sports leader.
So, Little walked under his own power off to the Jaguars sideline, so hopefully that's good news for them. It's 3rd and 6 for the Jaguars on their 39. They trail the Cardinals 14-10. Jacksonville's done a really good job up front this year, allowing them to run the ball well with Travis Etienne. And despite Trevor Lawrence having a quarterback rating of 79.4, Jacksonville's 6-4. And again, with Indianapolis suffering its 3rd loss of the season, they're just a game out in the loss column for first in the AFC South. Jaguars are 2 for 4 on 3rd down so far in this game. Shotgun formation for Trevor Lawrence with a bunch set to the left and a single receiver to the far side right. Snap to Lawrence, he'll throw. Pressure coming from Sweat. Lawrence steps up and throws incomplete across the middle before he's sacked by Sweat, who came apparently untouched to get the pressure, and it's 4th down.
I love what I'm seeing from this Cardinals defense, and I love what I'm seeing from Coach Nick Rawls because he is dialing up the pressures. Right there, they had 3 defensive linemen over to one side. They had 2 linebackers and a safety sitting up over the right side. Plus, it just causes miscommunication, misidentification, and it screws up everything they're doing offensively.
Logan Cook on to punt. Standing at his 15, he steps into the kick. Angled toward the near side. It's a wobbly punt. It'll land at the 15 and kick out of bounds at about the 12. So the Cardinals will have the ball there. Momentum is totally shifted since the defensive score. 6:06 remaining. Cardinals up 14-10. The offense takes the field again, and here's Paul.
A lot of talk this week about details, right, guys? And talking to a lot of Cardinals players about Jacoby Brissett. They said, as a 10-year vet, as a guy who was around Tom Brady as a rookie, that is his specialty. They gave me an example last week. They said there was a key 3rd down play to Michael Wilson where he had told him before the game, if you're in the slot and you get pressed, man, I need you to run the route differently like this. That exact scenario came up in the game last week, and they completed it for a huge chunk play. Those are the sort of details Jacoby Brissett has brought to this passing game. Right now, 11-13, 85 yards through the air, and a passer rating of 93+.
And you mentioned the details, Paul. Just 2 penalties, and those happened early for the Cardinals. Cardinals Kids Club is free to join. Go to azcardinals.com/Kids Club for more. 1st down in the Arizona 13. Under center, Brissett this time. Knight the lone back. And it's going to be a handoff tonight. Running left and a flag down as Knight is across the 15 and up to the 18 before he is brought down. This is going to be on the Cardinals.
Holding offense number 68, half the distance to the goal.
Too soon on the penalty. That was Beecham holding Agba. So that will put the ball inside the 10.
As a coach, you can always deal with those types of penalties. They're going to happen during the play, but the pre-snap and post-snap you cannot deal with. Right there, Beach just got a tough block. They tried to run a counter going from right to left. He has to get the cutoff on Agba, and right there he just could not get down. He ends up pulling him down. They throw the clear flag.
So 1st and 16 for Arizona on its 7-yard line. Bunch set to the right, and Brissett under center. The lone back is Knight standing in the goal line. Brissett takes, he'll throw from the end zone. Short pass left, caught by Knight at the 5. Breaks a tackle and is up to about the 9-yard line. They'll blow it dead there. A gain of a couple. Austin Johnson on the stop. He should have lost a yard, did well to get positive yardage that time. Wingard missed a tackle for a loss.
Bam Knight does a nice job getting anything he can right there, because you're right, that should have been a loss. I'd like to see him fight, and he does right there, gets a couple extra yards. But right there, the timing of the play just did not match up with the play. They tried to get the screen. Froholt never got out. Defender sitting right in the hole for him.
Inside 5 minutes to go now in the second quarter. 14-10 Cardinals faced with a 2nd and 14 on their 9. Shotgun snap Brissett. Short throw left, caught by Wilson. Stays in bounds at the 15, then out of bounds at the 20. Another missed tackle leads to extra yardage. Wilson comes up short of the line to gain by about 3 yards. So 3rd down coming up.
What a move by Michael Wilson. Just catches a simple flat route, puts the brakes on as the defender's coming to the high side. As he comes to the high side, Michael Wilson puts the brakes on, lets him fly by, and gets another couple yards out of it.
He's got 5 catches, 53 yards now. 3rd and 4 on the Cardinals' 19, nearing 4 minutes to go in the half, leading by 4. 2 receivers right, 2 to the left. Brissett operates out of shotgun. He takes the snap, facing a 4-man rush. Brissett looking in trouble, steps up to run right side. He's at the 20, and he gets a first down as he turns to his left upfield, crossing the 25 and brought down there. Nice job by Brissett to extend the play and the drive as we're inside 4 minutes to go now in the half.
Jorian Jones makes the tackle in space, but Brissett, as he starts to escape, Jones is in man coverage and puts him in a predicament. Do I stay in coverage? Do I come up? And that is a guy that you do not want to come up and tackle when 6'5", 6'6", 270-pound defensive end / quarterback Jacoby Brissett's running right at you.
First down on the Cardinal 25. They lead 14-10 with 3.5 to go. An extra offensive lineman in the game. 2 tight ends. Under center, Brissett takes, drops back to throw, pressure in his face, throws off his back foot, lobbing it near side out of bounds. And Jaguars are saying it should be grounding. Brissett threw that away from the pocket, and there is a conversation going on right now. And there's the flag.
Intentional grounding on the offense, number 7. It's a 10-yard penalty and a loss of down. Second down.
Strigo had the pressure, and Brissett knows better. I get it, you got to throw it away, but in the pocket, can't do that, and that will back the Cardinals up to around their 13-yard line.
They could have called holding on Evan Brown. I'm glad they didn't call that one. This one actually might have been a worse penalty. I'm surprised they did, because there was a receiver running a crossing route that was somewhere in the vicinity, I feel.
At least with a holding, it still would be first down. You have a loss of down on the grounding, so it's 2nd and 22. Wilson motions left to right, 2 receivers left, snap to Brissett, drops straight back to throw, sends a pass to the right side that's caught by McBride at the 20, and he's chopped down at the 22-yard line by Monteric Brown, one of the Jacksonville corners. So they get some of it back there. It'll be 3rd down and 13 with 3 minutes to go here in the first half.
You're in clear pass situation right now, and Eric Armstead just teed off on Will Hernandez, caused the pressure there. Has to just throw the dump off underneath again. But again, you're in another 3rd and long situation, so you know it's clear pass. Got to dial in on the details right here.
Michael Carter's in at running back. 3 receivers to the left, including McBride in the slot. Wilson split out to the right. 3rd and 13 on the Arizona 22. Shotgun snap to Brissett, backs up 5 steps. Looking, steps up, throws across the middle. It is caught about a yard short of the line to gain by Wilson. He was hit by Wingard. It's going to be 4th and 1, and the Cardinals may go for it here. Even though they're on their own 34-yard line, they send in an extra offensive lineman and an extra tight end.
I love this call. I really do. I love staying aggressive. Listen, I know you're backed up in your own zone. You give them great field position if you don't get this, but right now, you got to steal possessions in today's game in the NFL. You have to, and right now, it's less than a yard to get. This is an attitude play. Find out what your group up front has right now.
The Cardinals do not have to snap it, and they won't. It will go down to the 2-minute warning. And so we'll see if Jonathan Gannon changes his mind. May have just put the offense out there. Although if he's going to do that, why not try to get him to jump? They didn't even go under center. Try to get a free first down, get him to jump, and don't snap it before the 2 minutes, but they did not do that. 14-10 Cardinals. Back after this on the Cardinals Radio Network.
AQ Shipley here, and I know the importance of protection. That's exactly what Emergency Air delivers, protection. If you've been told you need a new air conditioner or furnace, don't get ripped off. Go to emergencyair.com now to book a free second opinion and learn the truth about your current system. As the official AC, heating, and plumbing partner of the Arizona Cardinals, they're the home team you can trust. Go to emergencyair.com and click Book Now today.
Emergency Air. The difference is we care.
From savings to convenience, discover all the advantages of using the Albertsons or Safeway For You app. Becoming a For You member is free, easy, and offers awesome perks. Receive personalized digital savings on your favorite items, earn points towards discounts on groceries and gas, easily access the weekly ad from anywhere, and more. Download and sign up today to get $5 off your next $25 purchase as a new member. Take advantage of all the benefits you get by downloading the Albertsons or Safeway For You app today.
Hey, Bird Gang, some things aren't given, they're earned. Paul Calvisier and Ford has earned its spot at the top as the #1 selling truck brand in Arizona. From the legendary F-150 to the larger-than-life Super Duty and the versatile Maverick, hurry and get behind the wheel of your Ford truck today. Only at your Arizona Ford dealers, proud partners of the Arizona Cardinals. Based on S&P Global Mobility Retail U.S. new vehicle registrations for the truck vehicle type CYTD October 2024.
Did you know you can get 2 hot dogs for just $4 at AM/PM?
Wait, can you mix and match flavors?
Duh, I just got the new Al Pastor sausage and a classic AM/PM dog.
Wild. What will you tell me next? That a hot dog's not a sandwich?
It's meat between bread, dude. It's the definition of a sandwich.
Grab 2 hot dogs for $4 and large fountain drinks for 89 cents at AM/PM today. AM/PM, too much good stuff. Plus tax where applicable. Prices and participation may vary. Terms and conditions apply. Large AM/PM fountain cup available in Washington, Oregon, and California. Extra large fountain cups are available for 89 cents in Arizona and Nevada markets.
Arizona Cardinals football. Arizona Sports, the local sports leader.
Get your Cardinals license plate at azcardinals.com/plates with a portion of the proceeds supporting the new Arizona Cardinals Foundation. 2 minutes to go. The Cardinals lead 14-10. They're going for it on their own 34-yard line. 4th down and 1. Brissett lines up under center. He's got Carter behind him as the running back. And Brissett trying to draw Jacksonville off. He did. A hard count. The Jaguars moved into the neutral zone and made contact. That's going to be an automatic first down. Mason Smith.
Zone infraction on the defense number 94. That's a 5-yard penalty. First down.
Mason Smith, the guilty man for the Jaguars. And now the Cardinals will have the ball on their 39 with a fresh set of downs. 2 minutes to work with and 3 timeouts.
That's the easiest play to run. Whenever you get a first down, you get the other team to jump. That's awesome. Really good stuff right there. Then you don't even have to run the play.
Brissett in shotgun. Jaguars run an 11th man on the field late. 3 receivers left, 1 right. Snap to Brissett. Throws far side. Pulled in by McBride. A first down catch. And he scoots out of bounds past midfield at the 47 of Jacksonville. A 13-yard gain.
He's just so good, Trey McBride, that is, at these little short routes and somehow always finding a way to get a first down. The separation he creates based on how well he runs routes is why he is so good.
5 targets, 5 catches for 47 yards for McBride. First down at the 47 of the Jaguars. Cardinals by 4, 4 seconds, or 1:56 to go. In the half, throw to the right again by Brissett, this time caught by Wilson. Bumped out of bounds at the 44 by Brown. So only a 3-yard gain that time for Wilson. That is his 7th catch. He's on pace for another 15-reception game.
Just keep targeting him. I said that before the game. Just keep getting him the ball, keep getting McBride the ball, and you'll have a chance. And that is exactly what they've done.
17 completions already for Brissett. 2nd and 7 on the 44 of Jacksonville. 3 receivers set, and it's a run play this time to the left. Carter hit at the 40 and dropped. Making the hit is Jarian Jones, the corner. And it's going to be short of the line to gain by 3 yards. It'll be 3rd down with a minute and a half to go. Froholt a little slow to get up, the Cardinals starting center.
Yeah, it almost looked like Froholt caught a little high-low right there at the end of the play. He was the one pulling out in front, being the lead blocker. Had a great block on Gardeck, but somebody came low as he was high and took his knee out.
Nearing 1:15 remaining in the half. Cardinals up 4, 3rd and 3 on the 40. Shotgun formation for Brissett. He takes, drops back to throw, fires left side, and it's on target to McBride, and he makes the catch. And he goes out of bounds, but they're going to say he was still in, so the clock is running. Cardinals have 3 timeouts. They won't use one. It's going to be first down on the 35-yard line of Jacksonville. 55 seconds and counting. The Cardinals trying to get lined up. Wilson to the left. He's got 7 catches, 2 receivers right. Snap to Brissett and a handoff. Left side. Knight gets to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Brought down by Lloyd. No gain on the play, and now a timeout taken with 40 seconds to go in the half.
Again, another detail, right? We're talking about it. You said on the previous play, the McBride, they wound the clock. The reason they wound the clock is because whenever you go out of bounds, you have to be going out of bounds either sideways or forward. He went out of bounds going backwards. They wind the clock, and now the clock runs. They run the ball the next play, and now you're forced to use the timeout.
Let's check in with Paul down in the field.
You know, we asked JG about Michael Wilson this week, and he cited something that's underrated, the instincts in a playmaker, a pass catcher. The same goes for Trey McBride. Obviously, Jacoby Brissett saying last week when asked what he's learned about McBride as the starting quarterback, said, you know what, his catch radius, crazy. He has the ability to track the football really well, feel contact, and I wouldn't say push off, but separate once the ball's in the air, and then once it's in his hands. He said, you know, he's so sure as a pass catcher. That's Brissett and what he's learned to McBride, who has 6 grabs so far in the game.
There's great trust in that room with their quarterback and this receiving core. Second down and 11, though, after the 1-yard loss on the Jacksonville 36. Brissett takes the snap. Drops back to throw. Moves to his left. Steps up. Throws right side. And the catch is made at the 30-yard line. And breaking a tackle is Carter at the 20. And knocked out of bounds on the far side of the 18-yard line. A gain of 18. First down. 32 seconds to go in the half. And the Cardinals looking to add to a 14-10 lead.
Every time the Jaguars have brought pressure today, they've somehow found a way to get pressure, push and collapse the pocket. And as they do that, there's never panic from Brissett. He steps up, he moves right, finds the open guy, and those guys get out in space one-on-one and make a move and get the first down.
Cardinals have 2 timeouts left. Brissett in shotgun, 3 receivers, 2 left, 1 right. First down on the 18 of the Jaguars. Snap to Brissett. 3-step drop, another short throw to the right, caught by Carter, and he scoots out of bounds at the 15, a 3-yard gain. 5 seconds come off the clock, so 27 seconds to go in the half. Cardinals leading by 4.
Jags keep playing off coverage, and as they play off coverage, these underneath routes, these little outlet routes, flare routes out in the flat are open, and 3 yards are good right now, Dave. You just keep getting these 3-yard plays, and then somebody makes someone miss, and it turns into 15.
Brissett's got 20 completions, NFL record 47 last week. Jersey now in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. 2nd and 7 at the 15. 3 receivers in the game, 2 left, 1 right. Shotgun snap, Brissett straight drop. Pressure coming, hit as he throws back of the end zone, and it's thrown out of bounds. Big hit by Jones, the corner on Brissett. Just his 4th incomplete pass. 22 seconds left in the half. 3rd down and 7 coming up.
That's a super aggressive call to call a corner cat, they call that. Corner cat blitz from the boundary, and Jacoby Brissett, if he would have saw it, would have had a wide open receiver down the left. He just did not and was trying to go right.
3rd down and 7 on the 15. Bam Knight in at running back. 4 receivers in, 2 left, 2 right. Brissett waiting for the shotgun snap. He's got it. Blitz coming. And he just hoisted off his back foot in the back of the end zone. Thrown out of bounds. And it's too bad because Weaver had beaten his man and was wide open, but at that point, Brissett, with the pressure coming, had already made the decision to throw it away, and the Cardinals will bring on the field goal team with 17 seconds left.
It's unfortunate because touchdowns, not field goals. You need them right now, and right there had Weaver wide open, felt the pressure off the left 2 times in a row. They bring the same pressure, causes Brissett to fall away and throw 2 bad passes.
Chad Ryland on for a 33-yard field goal try from the far hash mark. The ball is down and the kick is up, and the kick is no good, wide to the right. He had made 14 in a row from inside 50. But that one he pushes to the right, essentially the extra point distance. Good snap. Got a new holder with Hawk because he's the new punter, and looked like a good hold, though, just a push.
That is huge for the Jaguars. Not great for the Cardinals because if you remember correctly, they deferred. Jaguars will get the ball coming out of half right now with a chance for the lead. Should just kneel it right here, you would think.
You would think with 13 seconds left, but they're going to have Lawrence line up in shotgun on the 23 of Jacksonville. And they go empty. 2 receivers left. Snap to Lawrence. He'll drop back to throw. Steps up. Fires over the middle. Catch made at the 37-yard line by Tim Patrick. He's tackled there. And a timeout by Jacksonville with 7 seconds left. Remember, they have Cam Little. So if they can get 10 more yards, they have 2 timeouts. They can send Little on. He's already made a 68-yarder this year, an NFL record.
Absolutely. So if you're the Cardinals defense, remember a couple weeks ago, there was only like 17 seconds left or whatever, and they ended up giving a field goal at the end of the half. You have to play normal defense right now, Dave. You can't sit there and get into prevent, give them an opportunity to complete a 15-yard pass, and then all of a sudden, it's basically a chip shot for Cam Little.
But I was with you. I thought because of where the ball was on the 23, they're actually looking at this play to see if Patrick dropped it, and maybe he did, but I thought they would down it just because Lawrence has struggled. And that actually was not a throw that was very good by Lawrence. Patrick had to stretch out for it, and he may have lost it. This would be huge because now they're not going to have enough time. They only have 7 seconds left. The ball would be back on their 23-yard line. I think it came out. I don't think that's a completion. But they're still looking at this. Could be because they've already made a ruling and they just got to figure out how much time is on the clock and then where to spot the ball. Sometimes that's why it takes so long. Did he lose control? It seemed like he did, but there was an official right there too. Saw the whole thing.
After reviewing the play, the pass hits the ground. It's incomplete. It'll be second down.
So that's important now because do they have enough time? I mean, maybe they can run that same play and get 15 yards, but then you're talking almost a 70-yard field goal try. The Cardinals are going to send Baker. They put 1 more second on the clock, so 8 seconds left. They're going to put Baker, Davis Gaither, and Darren Hall all about 25 yards downfield, basically at the 45. The ball's going to be snapped from the 23. That's probably where the line is, where JG thinks that Cam Little can't make it from. Back to throw is Lawrence. He is hit, and he is sacked by Birch. Back at the 15-yard line. The rookie out of Oregon ends the half with a sack. 14-10, Arizona at halftime on the Arizona Cardinals Radio Network.
This is Tim Hovig's Santan Ford, and we're redefining affordability for Arizona families. It's sign and drive time. Lease a new 2025 Ford Mustang, Mach-E, Escape, or Bronco Sport for just $399 a month. Or step up to a Mustang GT, full-size Bronco, Explorer, F-150, or Lightning for just $499 a month. All with zero down and payments real people can afford. Tim Hovig's Santan Ford. Easy drive from anywhere in the valley and at santanford.com. Restrictions apply. Offers plus tax, title, and $649 doc fee. See dealer for lease terms and details.
Bless, dismiss. Bless, dismiss. Bless, dismiss.
Lauren's ready to transfer her college credits, but she's stuck repeating a course she's already passed.
This class again?
Bless, dismiss.
Until she transferred to University of Phoenix, where we accept eligible transfer credits, saving her time. Plus, there's a scholarship for transfer students.
Finally.
Focus on new courses and finish your degree faster.
From savings to convenience, discover all the advantages of using the Albertsons or Safeway For You app. Becoming a For You member is free, easy, and offers awesome perks. Receive personalized digital savings on your favorite items, earn points towards discounts on groceries and gas, easily access the weekly ad from anywhere, and more. Download and sign up today to get $5 off your next $25 purchase as a new member. Take advantage of all the benefits you get by downloading the Albertsons or Safeway For You app today.
Hey, Bird Gang, it's go time. Paul Calvisi here for your Arizona Ford dealers. Whether you're headed to a game or an epic desert weekend, Ford has the power, capability, and style to get you there your way. From the league-leading F-150 and playmaking Bronco family to the do-it-all Explorer and Expedition, Ford gives us the options to win on every drive. The road is yours, Bird Gang. Go out and own it in a Ford. Only at your Arizona Ford dealers, proud partners of your Arizona Cardinals.
At the half here at State Farm Stadium, the Cardinals lead the Jaguars by the score of 14-10. As we take a look at what else is going on here in Week 12, it's the Hyundai NFL Scoreboard presented by Hyundai, proud partner of the Arizona Cardinals. Also at the half in Las Vegas, Browns lead the Raiders by the score of 14-3. Shedeur Sanders, 7 of 11 for 127 yards and 1 interception. Eagles shutting out the Cowboys 21-0. 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. Jalen Hurts a touchdown toss. That went to A.J. Brown. He's got 5 catches for 67 yards. The other game in progress, Falcons 10, Saints 7 late in the second quarter. Still to come tonight, Buccaneers at the Rams. That is your Sunday night football matchup. Monday night football, the 49ers host the Panthers. Finals from earlier in the day. The Seahawks won in Tennessee 30-24. Sam Darnold passed for 2 touchdowns, both to Jackson Smith-Njigba, who finished with 8 catches on 10 targets for 167 yards. The Bears up into the Steelers 31-28. Caleb Williams 3 touchdown tosses. The Packers handled the Vikings 23-6. The Green Bay defense 5 sacks, 3 takeaways. Packers have won 2 straight and 5 of 7. Elsewhere, the Lions in overtime beat the Giants 34-27. Jahmyr Gibbs, 15 carries for 219 yards and 2 touchdowns. He averaged better than 14.5 yards per carry. The Chiefs stunned the Colts 23-20 in overtime. Kansas City was down 20-9. They forced overtime, then won in the extra period. Patrick Mahomes, 352 passing yards. Kareem Hunt, 104 rushing yards. Rashee Rice, 141 receiving yards. The Ravens, 23-10, better than the Jets. Derrick Henry, a pair of rushing touchdowns. The Patriots rallied from an early 10-point deficit, 26-20 the final over the Bengals. New England extends its winning streak to 9. They are 10-2. In case you missed Thursday's game, the Texans upset the Bills 23-19. 3 straight wins for Houston. Davis Mills, 2 touchdown tosses, including 1 to Christian Kirk. 4 teams on their bye week: Commanders, Broncos, Chargers, and Dolphins. Again, here at the half, Cardinals lead the Jaguars 14-10. That is your Hyundai NFL Scoreboard presented by Hyundai, proud partner of the Arizona Cardinals. I'm Craig Riolu on the Arizona Cardinals Radio Network.
This holiday, Verizon is helping you bundle up incredible gifts and savings. You'll get the latest phone with a new line on My Plan, and a brand new smartwatch and tablet. No trade-in needed, even on our lowest price plan. That's 2 gifts for your family and 1 for you. Or 2 for you and 1 for someone else. Or 3 gifts for you and only you. Either way, you save big on 3 amazing gifts at Verizon. All on the best 5G network. Visit Verizon today. Rankings based on Root Metric Root Score report dated 1/8/2025. Your results may vary. Service plan required for watch and tablet. Additional terms apply.
Officer? Can I get your perspective as a man of the law?
You know I'm a mall cop, right?
Yes, and thank you for your service. Let's say I obtain a car for less than you think it cost.
I don't follow.
You see this Hyundai Santa Fe?
Yeah?
I only paid for it.
Wow. Is that a leather steering wheel?
Oh yeah. And look, it comes with this really...
Deal's so right, it almost feels wrong. Get the car or SUV you've always wanted, plus America's best warranty at the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event.
Was that the dealership on Maple Street?
Yes. And he's gone.
It's a great day for a new Hyundai at the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event going on now.
Get 0% APR for 60 months, plus 0 payments for 90 days on select Hyundai vehicles. See your local Valley Hyundai dealer, proud partner of the Arizona Cardinals. Offers end December 1st. Call 714-568-7676 for details.
3rd down and 6. LaQuint Allen in the game at running back. 3 receivers to the left of Lawrence. 2:34 to go in the first. 7-0 Jaguars. Ball into Jacksonville 12. Snap to Lawrence, straight drop, pressure off the edge. Lawrence hit, the ball comes out, and it's picked off. It's intercepted by Nolan at the 5. He gets hit on the goal line, but he got the ball across for the touchdown.
Nothing like a big man touchdown to provide a big spark to an Arizona Cardinals team that leads at the half, 14-10. We're at State Farm Stadium, and maybe the Cardinals can rock with the sort of intensity this heavy metal band is here at halftime. Paul Calvisi, Ken Summers. You can stop with the head banging now, Ken, and we can talk about this first half here. Cardinals in the lead, and no doubt the Walter Nolan 7-yard fumble return. Jalen Thompson with a forced fumble on the strip sack. That was a big play, maybe the play of that first half. Not only what it did to the scoreboard, but really what it did to the sideline in so many ways.
Oh, no question about it. To open the game, giving up a 97-yard touchdown drive with so many big plays. Everybody's thinking, oh, here we go again for the third straight week, a poor start. And then that Jalen Thompson coming off the edge, which the Cardinals have done several times in the first half, and forcing that fumble was huge.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Sacks going to Jalen Thompson, Jordan Burge at the very end. You had Buda and Calais. They split a sack as there was a safety blitz there as well. In terms of the quarterbacks right now, Jacoby Brissett, 20 of 25, a passer rating of 93.5. Trevor Lawrence, 3 of 8 for 51 yards. In fact, the passing offense has been decisively in the Cardinals' favor so far in this one, as the Cardinals have thrown for 146 yards to the Jaguars' 33. What do you think? What's the sustainability of maintaining that advantage in the pass game so far?
They may not have that great of an advantage, but I think the Cardinals do have an advantage. Brissett, has played well now for 5 straight weeks. The only mistake he made that first half was toward the end, where he missed Xavier Weaver for a touchdown, although he was under some pressure. But Cardinals' defensive game plan is working. Stop the Jaguars on first and second down. Get them to third and medium, third and long, and go after Trevor Lawrence. We've seen him bring the safety blitz a couple of times. Toward the end of the half, we saw one defensive lineman in that front, Walter Nolan Jr., and Nick Rawlis brought 4 or 5 other linebackers and pass rushers and sacked him again. So that's obviously the game plan. That the Jaguars only 22 yards since that opening possession, only 2 first downs since that opening possession. So I think the Cardinals got to be a little disappointed they're not further ahead than 14-10 and how that half ended up, and not Chad Ryland missing a field goal, but so much better than the past couple of weeks.
No doubt. And look, half the battle is just staying in the game so you can stay in your game plan. We talked about that in the pregame. Then in the sideline, I was talking about how this defense by Jacksonville, really known, sort of a Seattle-type defense. They'll play you straight up, and then in certain situations, they will dial up a crazy, exotic blitz. We saw Dennis Gardeck get home early in this game in the first quarter, the former Cardinal. But the Cardinals have been dialing up as well, as you mentioned, with some of the safety blitzes and the different looks that Nick Rawlis has been going after Trevor Lawrence with, keeping it, being really aggressive in certain spots. And Buda Baker talked about that this week as well, trying to disguise coverages against Trevor Lawrence, and will throw you the ball because he will force you the ball. How about Michael Wilson, real quick, and Trey McBride? They have a combined 13 catches for 140 yards or so through the air.
So good. I mean, he's got 2 go-to guys right now, and the Cardinals are not running the ball great, but they've been able to stick with it. That's been productive. They just got to keep doing more of the same. Jaguars are going to bring the blitz. They're going to get some sacks. Brissett has to keep doing what he's doing, not turn the ball over, be willing to take the sack, punt the ball, and let your defense that's playing lights out continue to do that.
And to your point, Ken, about Cardinals could potentially have a bigger lead. They lead first down 17-5, but on third down, they're 3 of 7. Jacksonville 2 of 5. By the way, flags 4 apiece for each team. We've come back. We'll tell you what Jonathan Gannon had to say coming off the field. Once again, Cardinals returning to the field with a 14-10 lead over Jacksonville at the half on the Arizona Cardinals Radio Network.
Kick off game day with the mouth-watering taste of Redbird Farms chicken, humanely raised and cage-free. Redbird Farms chicken is what real chicken tastes like. Whether you're tailgating or hosting a watch party, Redbird Farms will be the MVP of your game day menu. Tackle your hunger with Redbird Farms chicken. Available at Albertsons, Safeway, and Bash's'.
Grill it, fry it, put it in parm. As long as you make it Redbird Farms.
Hey, Cardinals fans, why are you waiting for one-day deals when Earnhardt Ford is rolling out Black Friday deals all month long? F-150s, Broncos, Mustangs, Explorers, gas, hybrid, and electric models, you name it, Earnhardt has it all and price to move during the Ford Black Friday year-end sales event. All offers require approved credit, and with Earnhardt, you know you'll be treated like family, and that ain't no bull. Check them out in Chandler or online at earnhardtford.com.
Sales event ends 12/1/25.
Hey Cardinals fans, stay locked in the action with the BetMGM Second Chance. Just bet on any pro football player to score the first touchdown of the game. If you're right, you win. If your player scores second, you get your stake back in cash. Make this season unforgettable with BetMGM, proud partner of the Arizona Cardinals. Catch every game at the BetMGM Sportsbook at State Farm Stadium. BetMGM and GameSense remind you to play responsibly. See BetMGM.com for terms. 21 plus only. Arizona only. New and existing customer offer. Subject to eligibility requirements. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-NEXT-STEP.
Arizona Cardinals football. Arizona Sports, the local sports leader.
14-10, Cardinals lead Jacksonville as we get ready to start the second half. Let's take a look at our Toro ground stats brought to you by Toro. Count on it. ETN did most of his damage early, including a 45-yard run. He finished with 57 rushing yards, 86 rushing yards total for the Jaguars, just 34 for the Cardinals. The No Bull Sideline Report is presented by Earnhardt Hyundai North Scottsdale. Shop local, shop nshyundai.com. Here's Paul.
All right, coming off the field, Jonathan Gannon just said, look, bottom line, we want to be in this game. That was half the battle. Like the last two games, Cardinals got down right away. Not the case this time. He said, but we got to make sure the quarterback can't run, meaning Trevor Lawrence. Our rush integrity has to be better. He said on the other side, we can't allow sacks to take our offense out of field position and scoring opportunities. And he said penalties, got to keep those down in the second half.
Yeah, the penalties, again, were a problem. 4 of them, not 17, but still on pace for 8. Jacksonville will get the ball to start the second half. Kickoff return brought to you by All Pro Shade Concepts. Got to have shade. Call or visit allproshade.com for a free estimate and free professional installation. Trevor Lawrence just 3 for 8, 51 yards and a touchdown. He's 1 for his last 6 for 6 yards.
Yeah, he did not look sharp in the first half, so we will see if he comes out and fixes some things this half.
Kickoff taken on the 10-yard line, running up the middle, past the 20-30, 35-40, and up to the 43-yard line is Tootin. Tackled by Davis Gaither, so that time they don't kick it deep. They let Tootin return it, and he almost broke one.
It's another one of those things. We thought it was going to be the rest of the game. They were going to just put it into the end zone on the kickoff right there. Hey, let's test it out. Let's see what we got. And we give up out to the 40, almost the 45-yard line, and, it's probably going to be rinse, wash, repeat. Put it back in the end zone.
So first down for Jacksonville. Walker Little is back out there at left tackle. He was hurt at the end of the first half for the Jaguars, so that's good news for them. Shotgun set for Lawrence. To his left is ETN. Snap to Lawrence. He'll throw from the pocket. Fires over the middle. It's caught by Washington in Cardinal territory. A first down at the 43. Wrapped up by Zaven Collins, but after a 13-yard gain.
Parker Washington's one of those guys that Travis Hunter, when he went out with the injury, he has stepped up and he has become a big part of their offense.
On an official stoppage, they respot the ball. They give Jacksonville an extra yard, move it down to the 42. Lawrence in the gun. ETN the lone back to his right. 6 carries for ETN. But Lawrence will throw again. Fires over the middle. It is caught at the 35-yard line by Munt, the tight end. He's got a first down to the 29. 13 yards on back-to-back plays. And just like that, the Jaguars are inside the Cardinal 30. Jacksonville going with tempo. Minute and 10 seconds into the third quarter. 14-10, Cardinals lead. Back to throw Lawrence on a 3-step drop. Steps up. Now takes off far side and throwing at the last second. And it's a dart caught at the 5-yard line on the far sideline for a first down by the tight end Strange. It'll be first and goal. Those are the type of plays Lawrence made at Clemson.
It's also amazing what tempo does. I see it all the time. Anytime you need a burst, a boost in energy, anytime you need to pick it up a little bit offensively, go tempo. Because this is what happens. You get exactly what you want because the defense can't substitute, and then also you get exactly what you want personnel-wise, and you get the looks that you want, and you tire the defense out. It's a no-brainer.
Well, first and goal on the 6. And we've got a stoppage here. New York might be looking at this.
Jacksonville, 30-second timeout.
Okay, so Liam Cohen calling a timeout. The play clock was at 3. Wasn't sure what was going on at first, if they were looking at this to see. I don't know why they would be looking at that, why it took so long on a sideline throw, unless it was a spot issue and they were trying to get New York involved to fix the spot again like they did earlier on this drive. So Liam Cohen has to burn a timeout. 13:04 to go in the third. His team down 4, but it's first and goal on the 6.
I was watching that interaction between Lawrence and Liam on the sideline. Liam did not seem very happy.
There have been several times they've shown Liam Cohen after Trevor Lawrence has made a bad throw or a bad play. Cohen has not been happy throughout the game. Already as many completions on this drive for Lawrence as he had the whole first half. He's in the gun on first down and goal, and off play action throws into the end zone, and it is intercepted. Garrett Williams steps in front of the pass intended for Jacoby Myers, and it's picked off. What a play. The second takeaway for the Cardinals defense.
Unbelievable. I think that ball got tipped too, Dave. That was an RPO, and I think Calais Campbell gets his big paws on the ball. Tipped Garrett Williams with the incredible play. Let's go.
So a touchback. It'll come out to the 20. First interception of the game for Lawrence. And the Cardinals will have the ball. 12:58 to go in the third. They lead 14-10 on the Cardinals radio network.
With an Arizona Cardinals debit card from Desert Financial, you don't just show up on game day. You show out. Choose from 3 exclusive Cardinals card designs to unlock member perks, like exclusive ticket pricing, an express stadium entrance, and savings on food, drinks, and team shop merch. It's your card, your team, and now, your game day experience upgraded. Visit desertfinancial.com/Cardinals to score yours.
Cards fans, SeatGeek is the official primary ticketing partner of the Bird Gang and here to help you experience all the action this season. SeatGeek makes it easy to find the perfect seats to the perfect game, so you can be a part of all the touchdown celebrations and momentum-shifting takeaways this season. Whether you're getting tickets to Cardinals games or to any other live event in Phoenix, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official primary ticketing partner of the Arizona Cardinals. SeatGeek.
Hey, Cardinals fans, game day just got tastier. Spinato's is serving fresh-made Chicago-style pizza inside State Farm Stadium at 4 concession stands in sections 113, 132, 416, and 440. Spinato's and the Arizona Cardinals teamed up for the ultimate game day pie, the Cardinals collab, loaded with roasted red peppers, zesty pepperoncini, Canadian bacon, mozzarella, and our signature spinach spice. Get it now at all Spinato's locations and at State Farm Stadium. Spinato's Pizza, fresh, bold, and made to win.
Arizona Cardinals football. Arizona sports. The local sports leader.
We're in Tim Hovik Santan Ford broadcast booth. Santan Ford and Gilbert. The Cardinals are Santan Ford. So the 2-time Cardinal and 1-time Jaguar, Calais Campbell gets the tip. Garrett Williams with the pick. And the Cardinals will take over on their 20-yard line, leading 14-10 with 12:58 to play in the third quarter.
That's incredible. I mean, it really is. They went right down the field, and to walk away with an interception is huge right there.
Bam Knight, the running back. Brissett in shotgun. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Brissett, 20 of 25 in the first half. He'll throw on first down to the left, and it's caught by Wilson. Dumped at the 26. 6-yard gain on the 8th catch of the day for Wilson, and 23rd in his last 6 quarters.
I love how quick Jacoby Brissett's getting the ball out of his hands today. There's been a couple where you wish he would have held on a little bit longer at the end of the first half on maybe the touchdown in the end zone. But other than that, he's getting the ball out and he's staying on schedule.
He's thrown for 167 yards, no touchdowns, but no picks. Under center on 2nd and 4 from the 26. 3 tight ends in the game and a run play to the left for Knight. And he's hit in the backfield, but able to get back to the line of scrimmage. Oluwakin with the initial hit. Vontrell Miller in the backfield as well, and it's going to be 3rd down and 4. 3 minutes into the third quarter, Cardinals leading 14-10.
It's a weak side counter that they continue to try and run. It's been their bread and butter since Drew Petzing has arrived in Arizona. They cannot get it going to save their lives this year.
Shotgun set here for Brissett on 3rd and 4 on the Arizona 26. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. McBride in the slot left now. Snap to Brissett. And the ball's on the ground. He fumbles it. He picks it up, rolls left, throws left, and it's caught. And going to be right at the marker. It's Weaver on the catch. It's a first down. If it stands, there's a flag.
Offense number 70. That's a 10-yard penalty. 3rd down.
Paris Johnson called for the hold, and it's all for naught.
That's unfortunate that Paris Johnson ends up getting a holding call to that, because right there, the whole reason that happened was because Brissett fumbled as Paris is set and thinking that Brissett's going to be in the pocket. Now he escapes to the left, and then that's where the holding calls.
Still, how about Brissett? What a great throw as he's moving left after trying to secure the ball, which wasn't easy. You're trying to pick it up while you're keeping your eyes down the field. So it's 3rd down and 14 after the penalty on the Cardinals' 16-yard line. 11 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. It's 14-10. Arizona leads. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Brissett operating out of shotgun, takes the snap, 4-man rush. 7-step drop. Brissett looking, moves right, gets hit, breaks a tackle, still on the move right, and now launches it into the Jaguar bench on the far side, incomplete. Eric Armstead, the former 49er, with the pressure, and the Cardinals will have to punt. And Jacksonville should get good field position.
It's interesting to watch what Jacksonville's doing on 3rd and long. They've done it in the play earlier where Gardeck got the sack. They're using Gardeck as a stand-up spy on Brissett, as if it's Kyler Murray back there playing quarterback. Brissett's not the most agile or mobile quarterback, but they're still spying him.
Hawk on to punt. First game as a Cardinal, left-footed punter. He gets the snap at the 2 and steps into the kick from the 5. It's a good kick, but a line drive. Washington waiting for it. Fields it on the 30. Runs to the far side of the field and gets some blocks at the 35-40, 45-50. Still going on the far side, 40, 30, and finally pushed out of bounds by Davis Gaither at about the 25-yard line. So a big kick return to start this second half, and now a 45-yard punt return.
He's an electric punt returner. He's been really good on offense since the injury to Hunter, but this is what he does best. I've been watching this for a while. As a Penn State alum, he did this at Penn State, and this is exactly why they brought him to Jacksonville. Now he's also doing this on the receiving end as well.
Go down to Paul.
All right, injury update on a couple of fronts. On offense, Will Hernandez was out of that first series. His return is questionable with a hip injury. More significant, Walter Nolan III out of this game with a knee injury. That was the latest we got right after halftime. Walter Nolan III out, knee injury.
Oh, man. Just got back after missing the first half of the season, injured in the offseason, has a touchdown in this game, but now out. And Jacksonville in business on the Cardinal 27. Pistol formation, Trevor Lawrence in front of ETN with 2 receivers right. Snap to Lawrence, play fake. Lawrence going to throw again. Dumps it off near side, caught at the 20 by ETN, and he's bottled up at the 19. Cody Simon and Baker team up on the stop, a gain of 8. They've thrown the ball in every play so far here in the 3rd quarter with 10.5 to go, trailing the Cardinals 14-10.
You can tell they're pressing. They feel that they are behind, and they are trying to press to score a touchdown. They are pushing the ball down the field right there. They tried to go play action, a bunch of over routes, try and hit the play action, chunk play, nothing there. Just dumps it down, ends up getting 9 out of it.
Jaguars are 6-4, a game back of the Colts in the loss column for the top spot in the division. 2nd and 1 on the 18-yard line of Arizona. Lawrence under center takes the snap, a run play to the left for Tootin, and he's got the first down. Brought down by Ojulari, first time we've called his name today. Tackle made at about the 14, but it's a 4-yard gain. And a first down for the Jags.
Tootin's got some juice. I mean, he really had some burst on that play right there because there wasn't much there, but he outran everybody to the edge to get the first down.
Brayshaw Tootin, rookie out of Virginia Tech, a 4th-round draft pick. So 1st and 10 on the 14 of Arizona. Tootin remains in the game, but now he's split wide to the right. Lawrence is going to operate out of an empty set in the backfield in shotgun. 2 receivers left. 9.5 to go in the 3rd. Lawrence back to throw, looks left, throws into the end zone left side, and it's incomplete. And Jalen Thompson in front of Parker Washington made the defensive play. A little surprised they didn't throw a flag. It didn't look like Thompson turned around or ever saw the ball, but no flag for interference.
Yeah, I'm surprised they did not call a flag right there either. He was behind from the jump. Parker Washington gets a nice inside release. Kind of pretty wide open, underthrown ball from Trevor Lawrence. Very underwhelming throw. Thompson never gets his eyes around, but does a nice job reading the receiver to break it up.
You're right, a little bit better throw, and they maybe throw the flag. 2nd and 10 on the 14. Lawrence takes, pitches it, running left. Etienne got a huge crease at a 10. Where's the defense? Inside the 5 and down to the 2. He's out of bounds. Now a flag is thrown at about the 5-yard line, and there's an injured Cardinal. Maybe that's why there was no defense. They were all getting held. Budda Baker is injured, but he now gets helped up and will try to walk it off. 9:19 to go in the third. 14-10 Cardinals. Waiting for the announcement from our referee, Scott Novak.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness on the offense, low block, number 73.
So that's on Hainsey.
Penalty. 2nd down.
That's a big penalty. Would have been 1st and goal for Jacksonville.
Yeah, they took that out of the game a couple of years ago where they've stopped allowing offensive linemen to low block downfield. And right there, they get the call on the center, Robert Hainsey. You can do it at the line of scrimmage, but once you get into the 2nd and 3rd levels, you cannot go low.
Yeah, they had that set up too. Great blocking downfield. But instead, it's a penalty, and it's 2nd down and 18 on the 22 of Arizona. Empty set for Lawrence. Etienne flexed out wide to the right along with a couple of receivers. Etienne motions into the backfield now. Lawrence back to throw after he takes the snap. And he fires near side to Myers, who made the grab at the 10. Knocked down there. But a 12-yard gain. It'll be 3rd down and 6.
That was a heck of a throw right there by Trevor Lawrence. That's one of the ones that he was accurate. That shows the talent of why he was the number 1 pick right there. Deep ball on a rope, throws it 20, 25 yards on a rope. Perfect ball to get them back on schedule.
3rd down and 6. A field goal only gets them within 1. Ball on the Cardinal 10 with 8:23 to go in the 3rd quarter. 14-10 Arizona. Bunch set to the right. 2 receivers left. Lawrence in shotgun. Play clock at 3. Snap to Lawrence. Deep drop, pressure on, throws in the end zone middle of the field, and it's caught for a touchdown. What a great play by Lawrence as he's backpedaling. He finds Jacoby Myers, who was acquired recently in a trade, and the Jaguars take the lead 16-14.
The blitz has been great for the Cardinals all day long. Right there, they beat the blitz. Trevor Lawrence does a great job buying himself enough time, backpedaling, getting away. They come with a cover 0 blitz, bring everybody, puts them in man coverage in the back end, and throws a perfect ball to a spot for the touchdown to Myers. 2
best passes by Lawrence, arguably the last 2. And so on for the extra point now is Little. And the kick is up, and it is good. So 17-14 Jaguars, 8:10 to go in the 3rd on the Cardinals Radio Network.
At the Window Depot, builders and contractors don't wait weeks. You get what you need today. Factory direct windows, doors, cabinets, countertops, it's all in stock and ready to go at wholesale prices. Whether you're tackling a remodel or a multifamily project, we've got job site quantities and no membership required. Our windows are proudly manufactured and assembled in Arizona with small business service and big box selection. Order online at thewindowdepot.com or visit a location near you. The Window Depot, more than a window store.
Don't miss Macy's best deals of the year. Hurry in and shop epic Black Friday deals on this season's best gifts before they're gone. Like men's and women's boots for just $19.99. Active looks for the whole family, 25 to 50% off. Levi's jeans and denim, 40% off. Plus, 50% off top beauty gifts from Yves Saint Laurent, Armani, and more. Don't wait. Black Friday is here at Macy's. Savings off select styles. Exclusions apply.
It's Black Friday all month long at Freeway Chevrolet. And right now, you can save big with up to $1,000 bonus cash on all new inventory. Visit us online now to get your Black Friday certificate. Then hurry in for some of the best deals of the year. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive. Must be used at time of purchase. May be combined with other offers. Not valid on prior purchases. Limit one-time use per customer. Valid only at Freeway Chevrolet. Offer expires November 30th, 2025.
Arizona Cardinals football. Arizona Sports, the local sports leader.
Stay up to date with this Cardinals info. Text CARS to 733-732 today. So Myers, a 10-yard touchdown catch. We really didn't see much of him, if at all, in the first half, but they also barely threw the ball. Threw the ball 6 times in the first half. They've thrown it 10 times here in the third quarter in just 7 minutes. That was a 6-play, 27-yard drive. It started with that 43-yard punt return by Washington. And so the Jaguars lead 17-14 with 8:10 to go in the third. Lawrence now 9 of 16. He's got 2 passing touchdowns and an interception. The INT came in the end zone on a tipped ball by Calais Campbell on the first possession of this third quarter. Cardinals struggling to run the ball. Van Knight has just 8 yards on 7 carries. Michael Carter has 20 yards, but 11 of those came on 1 play. Kickoff left to right. Dortch waits for it, has it at the 1, runs up the middle 10, 20, and tripped up there at the 20. Able to break a tackle, but just running side to side, and he's eventually brought down to the 21. Tackle by Lane, and so Jacoby Brissett, 21 of 27, 167 yards, back on the field at quarterback here.
It's a huge drive right here, Dave, because, again, they get put in a situation where now they're playing from behind again. Will they answer the bell?
And they're going to go with 6 offensive linemen to start this drive, with Josh Fryer lined up to the left of Paris Johnson, the left tackle. First down in the 21. Knight, the running back, 2 receivers just off the line to the left. Brissett under center, takes and gives. Knight up the middle, and he's ahead to the 22 before he's grounded. Was hit at the 20, but bounced off a defender. Dickerson on the stop. Second down and 8.
They're just not doing a good job up front with the offensive line, getting to the second level and getting in front of them, squaring them up. What I mean by squaring them up is getting literally down the middle of the defender, and they're constantly on edge, and those players are constantly coming downhill to make the tackles.
Second and 9 on the 22. 2 receivers to the left of Brissett, 1 right. Shotgun snap, Brissett, short set, fires over the middle, and it's pulled in at the 30-yard line by McBride, and he's got the 31, close to a first down. They haven't signaled yet whether he's short or it's a first down. Now they signal it's a first down for McBride, his 7th catch.
So good. I know we keep talking about it, but his ability to create separation, whether it's shielding a guy out, boxing him out, however you want to call it, he does such a good job using his body to his advantage to create enough separation to always make these plays.
62 receiving yards, 7 targets, 7 catches. First and 10 on the Cardinal 31. They break the huddle with 6 on the play clock. Snap to Brissett, run play to the right for Knight, and he gets maybe a yard to the 32. Hamilton on the stop. Most of the time we're on the tackles, we're calling defensive linemen for Jacksonville.
Yeah, again, every time we see this and it's a tackle for no gain or a loss, and these D linemen are making these plays, it's because we constantly are pulling linemen, trying to do things that worked in yesteryear that aren't working this year, and those guys are just getting in the hip pocket and chasing these plays down.
But no adjustments apparently are being made. Second down and 10 on the Cardinal 31 with 6 minutes to go in the third. The Cardinals trail by 3, 17-14. Brissett takes the shotgun snap. Drops back to pass, in trouble, moving right. Try to dump it off short right to Knight, but it's incomplete. Big hit by Lloyd on the pass intended for the running back. Strigow got the hit on Brissett as he was trying to roll away from pressure. It's third down and 10.
Yeah, they ran a blitz, and that's what happened right there, which causes the pressure where Strigow comes around, Eric Armstead does a nice job getting up the field, and Strigo comes around. It's basically a natural TE twist stunt, and Brown doesn't do a good job getting back and actually doesn't even get a piece of him as he comes around to create the pressure.
Offensive line not helping the cause here in the third quarter. 3rd and 10 now with Brissett in shotgun. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Snap to Brissett. Deep set. In trouble. Steps up. Gets hit. Gets out of there. Moves left. Spins away. And now takes a sack back at the 13-yard line. Gardeck got him. Lloyd in the backfield as well. And the Cardinals are going to have to punt.
Dennis Gardeck with 2 sacks. The Maniac comes back home to Arizona. Gets 2 sacks on the day. This was all started because of Lloyd and Eric Armstead. They run a pick stunt. Armstead comes around and absolutely runs over Michael Carter, causes the pressure. Brissett has nowhere to go, and then everybody just follows it up to get the sack with Gardeck.
Hines Allen was pushing Beecham back into Brissett as well. Now the punt from Hawk from his 5-yard line. It's high, a line drive. There's a flag thrown. It's fielded on the 32 by Washington. He runs left. He's at the 35, at the 40, and pushed out of bounds. Much better coverage that time by the Cardinals. But let's see what the flag's about. Likely on the Jaguars, as there's a little extracurricular activity on the Jaguar bench. The Cardinals are over there. Little pushing and shoving. Haven't seen a flag thrown yet. And now it's broken up. Again, there is a flag, but that was thrown during live action.
During the kick, holding, receiving team number 6, 10-yard penalty from the end of the kick. First down, Jacksonville. Timeout.
So 5:03 to play in the third quarter. It is Jacksonville 17, Arizona 14 on the Cardinals Radio Network.
Pacific Office Automation is the one source for all of your business technology. That's why we're a premier technology partner of the Arizona Cardinals. Find your total office solution for copiers and printers, managed IT and cloud services, telephone systems, data security, and more. Experience our uncommon commitment to customer service. Visit PacificOffice.com. Problem solved.
This isn't just any Ford dealer. This is Tim Hovig's Santan Ford, and we're reimagining affordability this summer. New 2024 Ford F-150s, Expeditions, Super Duties, Bronco Sports, Broncos, and Escapes are all marked down between $10,000 and $17,000 off MSRP. And we're not done. You'll get a 2-year, 25,000-mile premium maintenance plan included free. Tim Hovig's Santan Ford, not just a dealership, Arizona's Ford destination. Val Vista and the 202 in Gilbert or santanford.com. Affordable just got redefined. Restrictions may apply. Not everyone will qualify. Price does not include tax, title, or 649 dealer doc fee. See dealer for details.
Hi, fans. This is Dave Pasch, the voice of the Arizona Cardinals, on behalf of Dignity Health. Dignity Health knows the importance of a healthy, active lifestyle. We want to get you back on your feet quickly so you can return to play, whether you're a weekend warrior or an elite athlete. If you're ready to feel the glory, not the pain, find a provider and schedule an appointment today at dignityhealth.org/AZOrtho. Dignity Health, the official hospital partner of the Arizona Cardinals.
Arizona Cardinals football, Arizona sports, the local sports leader.
Enjoy Cardinals game day with a group of family, friends, or coworkers. Visit azcardinals.com/groups to learn more. Dave Pasch and AQ Shipley upstairs, Paul Calvisi downstairs. The Cardinals trailing 17-14. They led 14-10 at halftime. Missed field goal by Chad Ryland from 33 yards. And the Jaguars have come out throwing here in the second half. Lawrence threw a pick in the end zone, but then on the last drive was able to march down the field and throw a touchdown to Jacoby Myers. So 5:03 to go in the third. Jacksonville ball with a 3-point lead, and the Jaguars will have it on their 23-yard line. Lawrence 9 of 16, 2 touchdowns and a pick. Etienne has been quiet of late, had a hot start, but just 7 carries on the day, 64 yards. He does have 3 catches, 1 for a touchdown. That was on the first possession when Jacksonville went 97 yards in 2 minutes, 4 plays on the opening drive for them. Lawrence under center on first down to the 23. Etienne the lone back. He's 8 yards deep. Lawrence will hand it to him up the middle. Etienne crosses the line of scrimmage and past the 25 for 3 yards. Ojulari on the stop at the 26, 2nd and 7.
Yeah, good job by the Cardinals defense right there. Again, anytime you can limit them to under 4 yards per rush, right there, it was a 3-yard run. You're doing your job on the defensive side of the ball.
4.5 to go here in the third quarter. 2nd down and 7 for the Jaguars on their 26. Cardinals trying to get their first home win since week 2. Their only win since week 2 was on the road at Dallas on Monday night a couple weeks ago. Lawrence under center on 2nd and 7. Takes the snap, turns, and is back to pass. Steps up, runs middle of the field, and gets the 30-yard line before he's wrapped up by Stills. A gain of 5, though, for Lawrence. 3rd down and 3.
Really good job by the Cardinals defense, minus the fact that they let Lawrence escape right up the middle. But play action pass, good coverage downfield. Couldn't get it downfield. And then same thing, good pressure. But nobody was in the middle right there to stop him as he's able to escape right up the middle.
3.5 to go here in quarter number 3. Jacksonville 17, Arizona 14. 3rd and 3 for the Jaguars on their 30. Etienne flanking Lawrence, who's in shotgun. Etienne's to his left. Receivers right and left, and now a timeout. And that's the second timeout taken by Liam Cohn. And he's saying, what happened to Trevor Lawrence? So clearly not happy with the quarterback, and that will leave the Jaguars with 1 timeout. Their first year working together. Lawrence has had 3 different head coaches in his 5 seasons with the Jaguars.
We'll see if this comes back to bite him, Dave. Anytime you can use 2 timeouts in the third quarter, obviously you only have 1 more left. But again, that comes down to a huge pivotal moment in the fourth quarter, under 2 minutes, and you need those timeouts. And now you've wasted 2 of them in the third. Liam's certainly not going to be a very happy camper.
Mentioned the 3 head coaches, all are offensive coaches, all with different philosophies. So he's had a lot to try to figure out in a short time. 3rd and 3. They're winning in spite of Lawrence this year. He's got bad numbers, but he's played better today. Ball on their 30, and the play clock hits 0, but they allow him to snap it. And then Lawrence throws another pick. It's intercepted by Davis Gaither at the 40-yard line. The Jaguars wish they would have thrown a delay of game penalty now, as Lawrence throws his 2nd interception, and the Cardinals in business.
Unbelievable play by Davis Gaither. They've been attacking him in man coverage the last couple of weeks, and right there, goes up, climbs the ladder, makes an unbelievable catch in traffic, and Trevor Lawrence does what Trevor Lawrence does. He's going to throw it to you, and when he does, you got to make him pay.
That's 10 interceptions now on the season for Lawrence. He has 2 lost fumbles. He's got more turnovers than touchdowns, and he had a clean pocket that time.
I'm not sure who he was throwing to. I mean, it was great coverage underneath, great coverage on the back end. Not sure how those eyes saw him open for him to throw him that ball.
The Cardinals will take over on the Jaguar 39. They trail by 3 with 3:28 to go here in the third. Snap to Brissett. Drop straight back to throw. In trouble. Flushed out. Rolling right. And he's going to head for the sideline. Gets drilled as he crossed the 40-yard line. They haven't thrown a flag, though. Lloyd with the hit on the far side. They do throw the flag now. Brissett is down over on the Jaguar bench. Dennis Gardeck and Paris Johnson, former teammates, get into a shoving match as Brissett is still down. There is a flag over on that far side. Unnecessary hit that time by Devin Lloyd. Brissett is out of bounds when the hit takes place.
He took a big shot, too. It was really 1 foot in bounds, 1 foot out. Right on the fringe line of him being fully out of bounds. Took a shot, and Brissett is down.
So Keaton Slovis, who played at 3 different colleges, he's from this area, though, is going to come in the game unless Brissett, after the penalty, can stay on the field here. He's on his feet. You hear the crowd applauding in the background. Back in a moment. Cardinals down 3. 3:20 to go in the third quarter on the Cardinals Radio Network.
It's football season. While our teams battle on the field, America Roofing is battling leaky roofs across the state. Hey, that was us at Casa Galvisi. First a roof repair, then years later we bought a brand new roof from America Roofing. In Arizona, your roof better perform in the heat, wind, and rain. Trust my friends at America Roofing and their more than 25 years of experience, more than 400 employees, locally owned. Make sure, get a free inspection and save 12% at AmericaRoofingCo.com.
It's Black Friday all month long at Freeway Chevrolet. And right now, you can save big with up to $1,000 bonus cash on all new inventory. Visit us online now to get your Black Friday certificate. Then hurry in for some of the best deals of the year. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive. Must be used at time of purchase. May be combined with other offers. Not valid on prior purchases. Limit one-time use per customer. Valid only at Freeway Chevrolet. Offer expires November 30th, 2025.
There's a lot to love about the Sonic $1.99 menu, meaning a lot of deliciousness for just $1.99 each. And with that much deliciousness on one menu, it's impossible to name every single item. But I'll try. Junior double cheeseburger, croissant bites, cheesy bala crispy tender wraps, creamy mustard crispy tender wraps, green apple slush with blue raspberry balls, cherry slush with blue raspberry balls. Whew, get them all on the Sonic $1.99 menu. Man, I gotta lay down.
Tax not included. Exclusions apply. Limited time only at participating Sonic drive-ins.
Arizona Cardinals football. Arizona Sports, the local sports leader.
So replay assist has overturned the penalty. And looking at the replay, he was in bounds when the hit took place. He was giving himself up, Brissett was. His eyes were towards the sideline. But technically, it's a legal play. So there is no flag. It's a loss of one. And now Keaton Slovis is in, at least for one play. The good news is Brissett ran to the Cardinals sideline, so he should be back in shortly. It is 17-14. Jacksonville leads with 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter, and they're not even going to have Slovis take the snap. They direct snap at the Dortch, lined up as a Wildcat. He runs right. He's in trouble at the 45 and goes backwards and brought down at the 47. Loss of 7 on the play. Wingard on the stop.
That's the second time today that Dortch has lined up as the Wildcat quarterback, and the second time today that the Jaguars defense has been all over it. They read it out, sniffed it out right from the get, and they get him for a big loss. Puts them in a 3rd and long again. But again, this is where Jacoby Brissett's been fantastic.
But he's out. He's in the medical tent, and so Slovis is in the game. We'll see if they let him throw it or if they're just conservative and run it. 3rd and 16 on the 45 of Jacksonville. Slovis in shotgun, 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Snap to Slovis, drops back to throw. Passes left side, caught by Dortch, but tackled for another loss at the 48. 3 consecutive negative plays, and the Cardinals waste the takeaway.
Yeah, that's fascinating because I thought for sure as Brissett walked off that he would be in the very next play. But as you mentioned, he's in the blue medical tent right there. They trust Slovis. Makes a throw, but it was clear punt situation the minute that Brissett was out of the game.
And so a chance here for Hawk to at least pin Jacksonville deep with 1:45 to go in the third, and the Cardinals trailing by 3. 4th and 18. From the 47 of Jacksonville, Hawk has it. Gets the kick away, end over end, high in the air, and the fair catch made at the 9-yard line. Jacksonville will be backed up inside its 10-yard line for the 3rd time today. 1:35 to go in the third. And Trevor Lawrence coming off his 2nd interception of the quarter. So Keaton Slovis, if Brissett can't go, getting an opportunity here for the Cardinals in the second half to try to lead him back from victory. He's 24 years old. He finished up at BYU, but he also played at Pitt and started out playing as a true freshman at USC. 1st and 10 for Jacksonville on its 9-yard line. Trevor Lawrence under center. Takes the snap and hands it off. Running to the left, Etienne. Brought down at the line of scrimmage by Davis Gaither. Nice tackle that time. Here's Paul.
Good news, Jacoby Brissett out of the blue medical tent and strided right over to the bench, sat down his normal spot, grabbed the tablet, and he's sitting next to his QB coach with Keaton Slovis flanking him on the other side. So from what we can tell, Brissett is dead set, intent on staying in this game.
That's great news, Paul. Thank you. 1 minute to go here in the third quarter. Jacksonville facing a 2nd and 9 from its 10. Lawrence lining up in shotgun. Etienne to his right, 2 receivers left, 1 right. Snap to Lawrence. Back to throw from the 1. Fires far side. It's caught at the 20-yard line. It's a first down for Jacksonville. They blow it dead. The catch was made by Myers, and Cody Simon able to wrap him up. Myers, a player that's been targeted a bunch here in the quarter by Lawrence.
Yeah, I was just going to say the same thing. Jacoby Myers, who they went out and got at the trade deadline. He has been a major part of their offense in the second half. Didn't hear his name much in the first, but this second half, he is a major part.
Came over for from the Raiders a few weeks ago. He's got 3 catches on 5 targets. First down on the 21 of Jacksonville. And Lawrence takes and hands it off. Tootin runs left. And up to about the 23 for a 2-yard gain. Tackled by Sweat. And that will be the final play of the third quarter. And the Cardinals get their first win here at State Farm Stadium in 2 months. They'll have to come from behind in the final frame. It's Jacksonville 17, Arizona 14 on the Cardinals Radio Network.
Ask any Cardinals fan, what's the one tool you'll need to win the game? They'll tell you, a great quarterback. Ask that fan what it takes to win an accident and injury case. They'll tell you the tool you need is a winning personal injury attorney. And that's where I come in, Attorney Jeffrey Phillips. Cardinals fan since they moved here in 1988. And the one tool you need to win your accident injury case. Phillips Law Group. Everything you need to win, including me, a Phillips. Call 602-222-2222.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like needing a best man speech, but getting one from some random +1.
I am honored to be standing here today, also confused and a little hungry. Does anyone want to switch entrees? Pretty sure I checked beef.
You wouldn't settle for just any speech, so don't settle for just any insurance. Get the real deal with State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
On February 21st, the Arizona Cardinals Foundation will host the first ever Cardinals Climb. State Farm Stadium will transform into a mountain-like experience with trail-inspired routes for all ages and abilities, raising funds for 4 organizations benefiting Arizona's special needs community: Barrow Neurological Foundation, SARC, Special Olympics Arizona, and Treasure House. Registration is open now at cardinalsclimb.com. Help us make a difference, because together we climb higher.
At Gila River Resorts and Casinos, every day feels like game day. With award-winning dining at Prime Steakhouse to non-stop slots, table games, and live entertainment, we serve up the kind of winning moments that rival a last-second touchdown. From big wins to bright lights, it's all right here. However you play it, it's game day your way at Arizona's #1 casino. You do you at Gila River Resorts and Casinos.
Arizona Cardinals football, Arizona sports, the local sports leader.
Welcome back to Tim Hovick's Santan Ford broadcast booth. Santan Ford and Gilbert. The Cardinals are Santan Ford. Okay, the Cardinals trying to get win number 4. Trail the Jacksonville Jaguars 17-14. The offense has scored just 7 points. The defense has scored 7 as well. And Walter Nolan, who had the touchdown, is out with a knee injury. See if the defense can step up. They intercepted Trevor Lawrence for the 2nd time in the last possession. 2nd and 8 for the Jaguars on their 23. Lawrence in shotgun. Tootin is in the game at running back to his right. 3 receivers. Snap to Lawrence. He'll throw. 3-step drop. Fires over the middle in traffic again. This time it's caught at the 27-yard line by Washington, but a big hit by Baker at the 28. And Washington remains down. Not a first down, short of the line to gain by 3 yards. And Washington comes up holding his arm. But now he's going to get up and walk off to the Jaguar bench.
It's amazing that he held on to that too, but Trevor Lawrence led him right into that. He constantly does these throws where he throws it right into the heart of the defense, into traffic, and right there, Buda Baker just took the soul right out of Parker Washington.
Huge 3rd down for the defense. Can they get off the field here in the opening minute of the 4th quarter, trailing by a field goal? A missed 33-yard field goal by Chad Ryland at the end of the half is the difference in the game right now. Tootin is the running back. Lawrence in shotgun. 2 tight ends and 2 receivers to the left. Cardinals have 7 men on the line of scrimmage. Snap to Lawrence and a run play up the middle to Tootin. He's across the 30, but that's it. Stopped short of the line to gain. Brought down by Zaven Collins. And it's 4th down and 1. Will Liam Cohen dare go for it on his own 30-yard line with a lead? No, he will not. He'll send on the punt team.
Yeah, that was going to be a fascinating call as I watched him over there playing the odds, looking at the book, trying to figure out the analytics, and he ends up sending the punt team out.
7th tackle for Zaven Collins today, leading the Cardinals in that category. Logan Cook stands at his 15 to punt it away to Dortch, who's at the Cardinal 30. Jaguars punting right to left, Cardinals returning left to right. And the punt from the 20-yard line is end over end, high, far side. Dortch backpedaling, and fair caught with one knee on the ground at the 22-yard line. Cardinals will take over there. 13:36 to go in the 4th, trailing 17-14 on the Cardinals Radio Network.
Don't miss Macy's best deals of the year. Hurry in and shop epic Black Friday deals on the season's best gifts before they're gone. Like men's and women's boots for just $19.99. Active looks for the whole family, 25 to 50% off. Levi's jeans and denim, 40% off. Plus, 50% off top beauty gifts from Yves Saint Laurent, Armani, and more. Don't wait. Black Friday is here at Macy's. Savings off select styles. Exclusions apply.
In football, the best teams rise to the top. In medicine, the same is true. That's why Barrow Neurological Institute is consistently ranked among the nation's best in brain and spine care. From game day concussions to the most complex neurological conditions, Barrow delivers world-class expertise right here in Arizona. When it comes to your brain, your spine, your future, you want the very best on your side. Barrow Neurological Institute. It matters where you get your care. Visit barrowneuro.org.
Hey, it's Mike Broomhead for Creative Environments Design, Pool, Spa, and Landscape. While the rest of the country is bundling up, we are spending more and more time outdoors in our perfect weather. Let Creative Environments transform your outdoor space. How about a custom fire pit or an elegant outdoor fireplace? Creative Environments build spaces where stories are shared and memories are made, especially on those crisp desert nights. Go to creativeenvironments.com. You're going to love the work they do. You're going to love the results. You'll love being outside. creativeenvironments.com.
Arizona Cardinals football, Arizona sports, the local sports leader.
Check out Casa Roja at the 50 by Lexus. Brand new luxury seating right on the east 50-yard line. Go to azcardinals.com/Casa Roja. Jacksonville 17, Arizona 14, 13:36 to go in the game. Cardinals, of course, have lost 5 close games, all by 4 points or less. The last 2 losses were bad ones, blowouts. And a chance here to tie or take the lead on this possession. They'll start this drive on their 22-yard line. Keaton Slovis, who threw 1 pass, completed it for -2 yards, is back on the sideline, and Jacoby Brissett is back in the game after that brief visit to the medical tent following the big hit by Devin Lloyd, which was ruled a clean hit. Imagine if that had held as a penalty. The Cardinals would have had the ball inside the 25-yard line and probably would have gotten points. Instead, they had to punt, but Jacksonville kicked it right back. Brissett back to throw on first down. Looking left, throwing left. Caught by Wilson, a first down at the 35. He's brought down there after a 13-yard gain. His 9th catch and 24th in the last 2 games.
Jags brought pressure right there. It was not pretty in protection, but they all hung in there, fought long enough, man coverage on the back end. That's when you can take advantage of it, and right there, Jacoby delivers a dart.
I hope when Marvin Harrison comes back, they continue to target Michael Wilson like this, because he has proven that he can be a number 1 here the last 2 games. First down on the Cardinal 34, shotgun snap, back to pass, Brissett again. Throws near side, and it's knocked down beautifully at the 45, incomplete. Antonio Johnson stepped in front of McBride that time and got the right hand on the ball and knocked it to the ground. And now we've got an injured Jaguar in the backfield.
That was an exceptional play on the ball, as you mentioned, by Antonio Johnson, the 3rd-year pro out of Texas A&M. He was behind. Trey McBride was open. That ball delivered beautifully by Brissett, and he comes down and just at the last second defends the pass.
Danny Strigo is the injured player for Jacksonville. With 12:49 to go in the fourth. 17-14 Jaguars. Back in a moment on the Cardinals Radio Network.
Hey Cardinals fans, stay locked in the action with the BetMGM Second Chance. Just bet on any pro football player to score the first touchdown of the game. If you're right, you win. If your player scores second, you get your stake back in cash. Make this season unforgettable with BetMGM, proud partner of the Arizona Cardinals. Catch every game at the BetMGM Sportsbook at State Farm Stadium. BetMGM and GameSense remind you to play responsibly. See BetMGM.com for terms. 21 plus only. Arizona only. New and existing customer offer. Subject to eligibility requirements. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-NEXT-STEP.
The Arizona Cardinals are back in action at State Farm Stadium. Sunday, December 7th, against the Los Angeles Rams. Be part of the Red Sea for this exciting NFC West matchup.
Let's go, run!
Secure your seats. Protect the nest.
Fans on their feet. It is packed again here.
Tickets are available at azcardinals.com/tix.
This place going crazy.
That's azcardinals.com/TIX.
This is Tim Hovig's Santan Ford, and we're redefining affordability for Arizona families. It's sign and drive time. Lease a new 2025 Ford Mustang, Mach-E, Escape, or Bronco Sport for just $399 a month. Or step up to a Mustang GT, full-size Bronco, Explorer, F-150, or Lightning for just $499 a month. All with zero down and payments real people can afford. Tim Hovig's Santan Ford. Easy drive from anywhere in the valley and at santanford.com. Restrictions apply. Offers plus tax, title, and $649 doc fee. See dealer for lease terms and details.
Arizona Cardinals football. Arizona sports. The local sports leader.
12 minutes and 49 seconds to play here in the fourth quarter. The Jaguars lead the Cardinals 17-14. Jacksonville trying to improve to 7-4. Stay a game back of the Colts in the loss column for the top spot in the AFC South. The Cardinals faced with a 2nd and 10 on their 34-yard line after the injury timeout for Minnesota rookie Danny Strigo. Minnesota, meaning that's where he played his college ball. Jacoby Brissett, 22 of 31, 188 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions. The Cardinals have 3 takeaways in this game, and they trail. 2 interceptions and a fumble recovery for a touchdown by Walter Nolan. Bam Knight in the backfield. Shotgun for Brissett. 2 receivers right. Snap to Brissett. Straight drop. Throw to the right. Incomplete. Intended for Dortch. I think Brissett thought Dortch was going to keep moving to his right, and instead he just kind of settled down, and the pass was out in front. Incomplete.
I agree, because that did look like he was going to continue to go across, and he just sat down. The ball was a little low and away regardless, but there clearly seemed to be some miscommunication right there between receiver and quarterback.
So it's 3rd down and 10 on the Cardinal 34. We'll spread it out here. 2 receivers to the far side, 2 to the near side. And Brissett operating out of shotgun. He'll drop straight back to throw again and gets hit as he launches it near side, and it's incomplete at the 50. What a great attempt by Michael Wilson, laying out for that. Got his hands on it, but could not secure it. And the Cardinals have to punt it away with 12:40 to go here in the fourth, down 3.
A little bit of pressure in his face, and I can't emphasize it enough how important it is to stay on schedule in the NFL, because, listen, when you're in 3rd and long all the time and they can just tee off, run all these exotic blitzes right there, they come with an overload and just press the pocket, you have no chance as an offensive lineman.
So Hawk on to punt from his 20-yard line. Washington stands to our right at his 15. Hawk gets the kick away, and it's deep, far side. Backing up Washington, lets it bounce at the 5, and it is down at the 1-yard line. And the Jaguars have it, and they're running around in the end zone. Washington has the ball. He's tackled in the end zone for a safety. What is he doing? The Cardinals pull within a point on a Wild play by Washington, grabbing the ball at the 3 and running backwards into the end zone.
If it was touched by the Cardinals, can it be advanced? Or are they going to say it's down at the 2?
No safety on the play. It's a first touch.
Yeah.
So the ball goes back to where the ball was possessed on the first touch. It'll be 1st and 10 for Jacksonville.
Just an incredible job by Melton to save it from going into the end zone for a touchback. But at that point, you're right. Regardless of what happens, once the Jaguars get possession, the play's dead, basically. 65-yard punt by Hawk. And the Jaguars are going to have to start on their 1-yard line. So it's 17-14. Jacksonville in front with 12:22 to go here in the fourth quarter. ETN lined up 6 yards deep in the end zone as the running back. Lawrence under center. Lawrence takes, turns, hands it off. ETN gets out of the end zone and more, up to the 5. And down at the 9, an 8-yard gain, running off right tackle that time. Jalen Thompson made the hit, 2nd down and 2.
There can be huge holes in the run game when you're backed up like that, when you're inside your own 1, because you're trying to stop them, keep them there. And so everybody's within 2-3 yards of the line of scrimmage. If there's any crease, it can go.
Gives Jacksonville a little breathing room, 2nd down and 2 from its 9-yard line with 11:45 to go in the fourth quarter. 17-14, Arizona trailing. Tootin lined up on his 1. Under center is Lawrence. He takes the snap, pitches to Tootin, running up the middle. And he got a first down past the 10 and to the 13-yard line before he's tackled.
It's interesting watching game plans from week to week. That has not shown up all game long right there. They call that a split zone. So you send a tight end back across the line of scrimmage, which they did. You toss it one way, and it's meant to bend back around that guy. That is what they ran 30 times a week ago against the Chargers. Have not run it today. Right there, had a little bit of success.
And a fresh set of downs. They can take time off the clock with 11 minutes to go. Ball on their 13. Lawrence under center. Tootin again the lone back. 2 receivers to the left. Lawrence will pitch it again. Running to the left again this time. It's Tootin, brought down at the 15. Good tackle by Stills. Just a gain of 2. That was a little bit wider run to the left that time by Tootin. 2nd and 8.
Yeah, they were trying to capture the edge right there. The tackle who was pulling, Walker Little, didn't even see the corner. He's supposed to block the corner out in space. Does not, which is able to force it back to Stills, and you end up getting a minimal gain right there.
Approaching 10 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Lawrence in shotgun, 2nd and 8 from the Jaguar 15. Tootin is flanking Lawrence to his left. 2 tight ends off the left side of the line. 2 receivers far side right. Snap to Lawrence, short set. Throws right side, on target to Washington. Caught at the 25. Slips a tackle at the 30 and pushed out of bounds. Ojulari missed the tackle. Baker got the receiver out of bounds, but a gain of 17 and a first down.
Right there, delivers the ball on time. Trevor Lawrence does to Parker Washington. Parker Washington is their shorter, more slippery receiver, and right there does a nice job on yards after catch, breaking a tackle, making another guy miss, and getting a big gain.
9.5 and counting to go in the fourth. Cardinals need the ball back. They trail by 3 after missing a 33-yard field goal at the end of the first half. Lawrence under center, Twins to the left. 1 running back is Tootin. Lawrence takes, handoff. Tootin trying to run right, slips a tackle in the backfield, stumbles forward, get back to the line of scrimmage, and maybe a yard or 2. Boy, Campbell had a chance in the backfield to get a tackle for a loss and could not. So it'll bring up 2nd down and 8.
Calais Campbell does such a good job at these plays. When he knows he needs to make a splash play for his defense, he'll do this. He'll take himself out of the hole that he's supposed to be by swimming backside on somebody. But he's so long, he's so big, he's able to get back up underneath and still cause a disruption.
2nd and 8 on the Jaguar 34. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Lawrence in shotgun. Clock at 8:45 and counting. Snap to Lawrence. Drops straight back. Looks left, lobs left, in traffic, broken up by Williams, incomplete. At midfield, it was intended for Tim Patrick. Williams had an interception earlier. Third down now and 8.
We talked about this earlier. Trevor Lawrence, if he throws a little bit better ball to give his receiver a chance to go up and make a play, it would be better off. But he always underthrows these balls and then allows the defender to come back and make a play. Williams does a nice job right there. He was out of position, gets back up underneath with the underthrown ball, makes the play.
Clock stopped at 8:45. 17-14 Jaguars. 3rd and 8 for Jacksonville. They break the huddle with 4 on the play clock. Ball in the 34. They may have to call their last timeout. No, they snap it in time. Lawrence back to pass, and he throws another interception. A diving pick made by Budda Baker on the near side at the 40-yard line. Another terrible throw by Lawrence, and the Cardinals now have an opportunity to capitalize on their 4th takeaway to take the lead.
Unbelievable play by Budda Baker. Starts off on the line of scrimmage, making it look like, simulating like he's going to blitz, and then is able to still get back into his zone, read the eyes, get underneath Patrick, and make the play. What is also unbelievable is watching Trevor Lawrence continue to throw the ball to the other team. It's amazing to watch.
He now has 12 interceptions on the year, or 11, excuse me. 3 interceptions in this game. Cardinals are +4 in turnover ratio, yet they trail. But maybe not for long. The ball's on the 41 of Jacksonville. They've got some work to do. 8:39 to go in the 4th. Brissett under center takes, hands it off for Knight running left, and he's down to about the 38 for a gain of 3. 2nd down and long coming up. Cardinals have all their timeouts. Jacksonville down to 1 timeout.
There haven't been many efficient runs from the Arizona Cardinals today. Right there's another one, which is under 4 yards. They get a 3-yard gain from Bam Knight, but the thing I like is that Drew Petzing continues to call him to keep the defense honest.
By the way, that Budda Baker interception is his first in 3 seasons. 2nd and 7 for the Cardinals on the 38 of Jacksonville. 2 receivers to either side. Brissett in shotgun. Flanked by Knight to his right. Snap to Brissett. Drops back to pass. Check down to the right. Caught at the 40 and brought down his Knight at the 39 by Jones for a loss on the play of 1. So to bring up 3rd down and 8, and Bam Knight is slow to get up. Remember, the Cardinals are without Connor Benson and DeMercado, and Knight will jog off here for 3rd and long with 7.5 to go in the game.
That's not good. If Bam Knight's banged up right now, they're already thin in that room, and you get Michael Carter in, who's a lighter back, and they're going to bring some type of pressure, so he's going to have an assignment on this play. Will he get run over, or will he hold up?
3rd and 8 on the 39 of the Jaguars. 3 receivers, 2 left, 1 right. Snap to Brissett. 3-step drop, throws across the middle. Caught at the 30-yard line by Dortch, and he's free at the 20, at the 10, into the end zone for the touchdown. And the Cardinals have the lead, 20-17, with 7:12 to go in the 4th.
Had man coverage to the top of the field, and as Jacoby Brissett recognizes that, sees Dortch, their quick guy. Beautiful route, steps on the toes of the DB, slants inside. Once he makes the catch, he was gone.
First touchdown pass of the day for Jacoby Brissett, and it comes on 3rd down and long. And now Ryland on for an important extra point. It was a high snap, but they get it down, and the kick is good. So that forces Jacksonville to have to score a touchdown. SRP Touchdowns for Teachers gives teacher grants with every Cardinals touchdown. Learn more at srp.net/teacher. 21-17. Cardinals lead with 7:12 to go in the 4th quarter. That's 14 points off of Jacksonville turnovers. The other touchdown again for the Cardinals came on defense early on in the game. And you got to wonder now about not only the confidence of Trevor Lawrence, but his head coach and play caller's confidence in him.
Yeah, he's been as advertised today. I mean, he's clearly been an inaccurate passer all year long, really since he's been in the league, and he throws way too many interceptions, doesn't see it clear. He has the talent. We've seen it. The arm talent is there, the height, the weight, the measurables, All of the things are there, but for some reason, he just makes too many mistakes.
Got a huge contract, so wouldn't think that they would bench him at this point. Plus, they're 6-4. Nick Mullins is the backup, a guy that's been around. He was with the Vikings most recently, now in his 7th season. Would imagine they'll stick with Lawrence despite 3 interceptions, all here in the second half. Deep kickoff to the back of the end zone will be a touchback. They do not want to risk a long run on a return again. And so Trevor Lawrence back out there. And we mentioned the first interception for Budda Baker since December 18th of 2022 at Denver. And so because of that, the Cardinals take the lead thanks to Baker's pick and Brissett and Dortch connecting for a touchdown to give the Cardinals a 4-point lead. Cardinals crowd into it now. Etienne, the lone running back under center, is Lawrence on first down to the Jaguar 35. He takes, it's a play fake, boot to the right, throw to the right, caught on the far side, wide open is Strange. 40, 50, and to about the 42-yard line of Arizona for a gain of about 25. How did Strange get that open on the far sideline?
Every coordinator has a handful of these plays, and Liam pulled it out at the perfect time right there. Liam Cohen calling plays for the Jaguars. Head coach, he knows that he is going to get lost when he comes back across the formation and run the naked. He was wide open.
High percentage throw, trying to get some confidence back for Trevor Lawrence. First down at the 42 of Arizona with 6.5 to go in the game. A pitch to Etienne running right. He stumbles in the backfield and is spilled by Ojulari at the 41. Just a 1-yard gain for Etienne.
Yeah, there wasn't much there. They keep trying to capture the edge, but the Cardinals' edge players are doing a really good job. We call it stringing it out. When you see the play coming at you, you cannot give up the edge. So they do a great job of just continuing to string it out and play along the line of scrimmage to force it back, and they've done a great job all game long.
Jaguars need a touchdown. We're inside 6 minutes to go. They trail 21-17. 2nd and 9 for the Jaguars at the Cardinal 41. Lawrence takes the shotgun snap, 3-step drop, fires over the middle, caught at the 30 by Myers, turns right to the 25 and out of bounds at the 24, a gain of 17. Jacoby Myers having a great second half for the Jaguars.
This has been the theme of this team all year long. Will they be able to make a stop when they need to in the fourth quarter, holding a lead? Can they make the stop right now?
You're right. That has been the problem all season, among other things, but that was the main problem, at least when the Cardinals were playing games in September and mid-October. First down at the 25 of Arizona. 3 receivers, 2 left, 1 right. Back to throw goes Lawrence. Fires deep middle, and it is incomplete on the goal line. There is a flag down. That pass just off the mark, intended for the tight end Morris.
Offside, defense number 94. That's a 5-yard penalty. First down.
So it's on Tomlinson, but that should have been a touchdown.
Should have been. Just a high throw. Again, he knew he had a free play because he saw the defensive lineman jump offside, saw the flag go. You knew that ball was going to go to the end zone, and it did. But if you're going to do it and you got a wide open guy, you got to put it on him instead of throwing it 2 feet too high.
So 5:15 to go. 21-17 Cardinals, 1st and 5 for Jacksonville on the Arizona 20. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Etienne the lone back. Lawrence under center takes and gives. Etienne running left. And he's got the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Darius Robinson was there first, and then cleaned up by Cody Simon. Maybe a 1-yard gain, 2nd down and 4.
That was a really nice job by Darius Robinson, as you mentioned right there, because they were trying to wham him. They were trying to use the outside tight end to come back inside and seal him, and the Jags have had a lot of success with that play this year. Darius Robinson does a nice job reading the play, getting underneath it, and still forcing it out to make the play.
4.5 to go now. Jaguars down 4, 2nd and 4 at the Cardinals 19. Twins right, snap to Lawrence, 3-step drop, pumps. Now throws over the middle, and going down to make the catch inside the 10 is Strange at the 9. He's touched down there, but it's a first down. Good bounce back by Lawrence. 1st and goal on the 9.
It's typically where you see him make a mistake. Trevor Lawrence, that is. Typically you see him make a mistake whenever he has to get to his 2nd, his 3rd, his 4th. The pocket starts to collapse. His feet start getting a little happy. And when that happens, He usually throws it to the other team right there. He does a nice job finding Strange in the open receiver.
Jaguars will huddle, try to take as much time off the clock as possible. They need a touchdown. 4 minutes to go. They trail 21-17. First and goal on the 9. ETN the lone back. Lawrence takes play action. Lawrence steps up, throws right side, back of the end zone. A diving catch made for a touchdown by Washington. Now that was a great throw by Trevor Lawrence. With Garrett Williams in trouble, in coverage rather. Parker Washington makes the catch, and the Jaguars retake the lead 23-21 with 3:47 left.
Great throw is right. I mean, I watched that play, and from my angle, the coverage was incredible. Josh Sweat gets pressure. He feels it, steps up. Probably could have been a holding call. They didn't call it. But from my vantage point, he was in blanket coverage. He threw it to a spot, and somehow Washington goes down to make the catch.
And now Little on for the extra point. Still plenty of time for the Cardinals, though, to go down the field and score. Snap, spot, kick, up, and good. 24-21, Jacksonville. So the Cardinals couldn't get a stop, but Jacoby Brissett will get the ball one more time at least. Can they go down and get a field goal or a touchdown? As they trail once again by 3. Again, there is, and you've hit on this a couple times, it's not for a lack of talent. It is there with Trevor Lawrence, but it has been a struggle in year 5 of his NFL career, but that was terrific.
I mean, we're looking at this angle right here. It is blanket coverage on the TV telecast.
He stepped up and, again, threw to the right, assuming Washington breaking that way would be able to get to that football, and he did. So now Little will kick it deep. Again, the Cardinals, 3:47 to work with. They have all 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. The Jaguars are down to 1 timeout. That's why that possession was huge. They had to get a touchdown there with only 1 timeout and, of course, the 2-minute warning. Little, the line drive kick going to be taken at the goal line by Dortch. Runs up the middle 10, cuts left to the 20, up to the 25 and down at about the 29-yard line. Now, Chad Ryland missed a field goal at the end of the first half of 33 yards, but he has a strong leg. So another 30 to 35 yards, and they will be in range. Ball on the 30 of Arizona with 3:42 to go. They can run their offense here. No need to panic. And obviously they trust Jacoby Brissett to protect the football. The offensive line's got to protect him. He's in shotgun. Flanked to his left by Carter. 2 receivers, 1 right, 1 left. Snap to Brissett, he'll throw. Looks over the middle, fires complete. DeGuara on the catch. Brought down at the 36. A 6-yard gain.
Most important play whenever you get the ball back is the first play. You got to get positive yard. Get that first completion. Then the next most important thing is getting that first down. Then you have your offense.
2nd and 3 on the Cardinals 37 with 3:15 to go, down 3. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Brissett again operates out of shotgun. Michael Carter to his right. Now Carter shifts to the left of Brissett. Snap to Brissett. Straight drop. In trouble, running to the right, and he's sacked back at the 28-yard line. He was trying to outrun the defender but could not. Antonio Johnson with the takedown, and it's a loss of 7. 3rd and 10 now.
It's the negative plays that continue to haunt this Cardinals team right there. They were sitting pretty. It was 2nd and less than 5. You're on schedule. Everything's going exactly how you want it. And then they send the blitz. You either got to get rid of it or you got to pick it up. One of the two. They didn't either.
So 3rd and 11 with 2.5 to go. Ball on the Cardinal 29. They trail 24-21. Brissett in shotgun. 3 receivers left. 1 right. Carter in the backfield. Snap to Brissett. Straight drop back. Looks over the middle, throws complete to Wilson, far side at the 40. Got the first down at the 50 and out of bounds, but there are 2 flags down. Actually, there are 3 flags down.
Offensive pass interference, Dave.
Pass interference on the offense, number 84. That's a 10-yard penalty. 3rd down.
So that's on Higgins, and that's why Wilson was so wide open. The problem is now you're going to be in 3rd down and 21. So if you don't get this here on third down, if you can't get it to fourth and manageable, you may have to punt because you do have 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning.
That just can't happen right there. That's called a mesh route. You send 2 receivers crossing, and you're trying to get a natural pick. But as the receiver, Higgins right there, you cannot lean back into the player.
3rd and 21 on the Cardinal 19. Jaguars 24, Arizona 21. Brissett in the gun, takes the snap. Straight drop back, in trouble, rolling right, being chased. Brissett steps up, takes off, 20, 25, and out of bounds. He got about 6 or 7 back. It's 4th and 14. They're going to have to punt and rely on their defense to get a stop, right? No. They're putting the offense back on the field. It's 4th and 12. 2:07 to go.
4th and 12.
I guess you're going to need a stop anyway. So if you don't pick this up and you can hold Jacksonville to a field goal, you still have a chance to win the game if you get the ball back. I understand going for it, certainly. 4th and 12. Brissett in shotgun, 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Play clock at 3. Cardinals may have to burn a timeout. They don't want to. Snap to Brissett, back to pass, pressure in his face. He's hit. He just launches a prayer, middle of the field, and it is incomplete at the 35-yard line of Jacksonville. Poor protection. Brissett never had a chance. Just chucked it up there, hoping somebody would come down with it. It hits the ground, and Jacksonville will take over with 1:58 to go, leading 24-21 on the Cardinals radio network.
AQ Shipley here. Arizona summers leave your AC and furnace packed with dirt and dust, the #1 cause of breakdowns. That's why you call Emergency Air, the official AC heating and plumbing partner of the Arizona Cardinals. Emergency Air's fall deep clean and tune-up is legendary, boosting efficiency and preventing breakdowns. Normally $199, it's just $59 for new customers. Go to emergencyair.com and book today.
Emergency Air. The difference is we care.
This isn't just any Ford dealer. This is Tim Hovig's Santan Ford, and we're reimagining affordability this summer. New 2024 Ford F-150s, Expeditions, Super Duties, Bronco Sports, Broncos, and Escapes are all marked down between $10,000 and $17,000 off MSRP. And we're not done. You'll get a 2-year, 25,000-mile premium maintenance plan included free. Tim Hovig's Santan Ford, not just a dealership, Arizona's Ford destination. Val Vista and the 202 in Gilbert or santanford.com. Affordable just got redefined. Restrictions may apply. Not everyone will qualify. Price does not include tax, title, or 649 dealer dock fee. See dealer for details.
Hey, Cardinals fans, why are you waiting for one-day deals when Earnhardt Ford is rolling out Black Friday deals all month long? F-150s, Broncos, Mustangs, Explorers, gas, hybrid, and electric models, you name it, Earnhardt has it all and priced to move during the Ford Black Friday year-end sales event. All offers require approved credit, and with Earnhardt, you know you'll be treated like family, and that ain't no bull. Check them out in Chandler or online at earnhardtford.com.
Sales event ends 12/1/25.
Kick off game day with the mouth-watering taste of Redbird Farms chicken. Humanely raised and cage-free. Redbird Farms chicken is what real chicken tastes like. Whether you're tailgating or hosting a watch party, Redbird Farms will be the MVP of your game day menu. Tackle your hunger with Redbird Farms chicken. Available at Albertsons, Safeway, and Bash's'.
Grill it, fry it, put it in parm. As long as you make it Redbird Farms.
Arizona Cardinals football. Arizona sports. The local sports leader.
Game day your way at Gila River Resorts and Casinos. According to ESPN Radio, teams that are +4 or better since 2001 are 50-0. For the Cardinals might be the one. They are down 24-21 despite being +4. 1:58 to go in the game. They do have all their timeouts, so if they can get a stop, even if it's a field goal for Jacksonville, the Cardinals can win the game when they get the ball back. Under center, Lawrence will hand it off. Etienne up the middle, and he's to the 25 and brought down there, so a gain of about 3, and the Cardinals will call their first timeout, stopping the clock with 1:54 to go.
They have to somehow find a way to get 2 more stops short of the first down, because it is absolutely necessary to keep this to a field goal. If they somehow get a first down right now, the game is over.
We saw a 17 penalty game last week, which was a franchise worst. And we are unfortunate. And also Jacoby Brissett setting an NFL record for completions. And again, we're seeing history here potentially. The Cardinals becoming the first team to lose in 25 years when being +4 or better. But again, there's time. As to AQ's point, a first down ends the game basically. Under center is Lawrence. ETN, the running back, 2 tight ends to the left. And it's a pass play rolling right as Lawrence throws right. It's caught, but short of the sticks at the 19-yard line is Strange. Good tackle by Thompson. Inbounds as well. That forces the Cardinals to use their second timeout. That leaves them with 1, and it will be 3rd and 1. And who knows, the Jaguars might be thinking 4-down territory here.
We continue to talk about details, but details matter and details win you games. Right there, really aggressive play call by Liam Cohen. Putting the ball in his quarterback's hands, gets it to Strange, but again, as you mentioned, staying in bounds. He was leading them out of bounds. He puts the brakes on. Even if he doesn't get the first down, gets down in bounds, forced the timeout, and now you're still at 3rd and short.
1:48 left, 24-21 Jacksonville, the Cardinals with 1 timeout remaining. 3rd and 1 for the Jaguars on the 19 of Arizona. Tootin is the running back. Lawrence under center takes. Hands off Tootin up the middle. Big hit by Buda Baker at the 20-yard line. He did not get the first down. The Cardinals call their last timeout. It is 4th down and 1. 1:43 to go in the game. The Jaguars may keep the offense on the field. They have a huge quarterback. They may just sneak him or push him from behind to try to get him across. Again, a first down wins the game. If you kick a field goal, the Cardinals get the ball back. They can win with a touchdown. If you try a field goal and it gets blocked, it could get returned for a touchdown. So the offense will stay on the field for the Jaguars with 1:44 to go.
I am no head coach, clearly. I'm sitting in a booth making the call about 200 feet above the field right now. So it's easy for me to say that I would have done the exact same thing, but this is the move. You got the lead. You can end the game right now with a 2-yard run. Literally. That's all it is. And they know that, and that's exactly what they're going to try and do.
4th and 1 on the 19. The Jaguars break the huddle with 8 on the play clock. They'll put Lawrence under center. They have 2 backs in the backfield, Tootin and ETN. Lawrence takes, it's a boot to the right. He's looking to throw, and he fires into the end zone, incomplete.
There's a flag.
There is a penalty marker down. Yeah, flag is down, but what an interesting call by Liam Cohen there. Looking for where that flag was thrown. It's on the far side of the 22-yard line.
Illegal formation, illegal formation on the offense. Number 72 is the last man on the line of scrimmage. Penalty is declared.
So the Cardinals get the ball at the 19-yard line with 1:38 to go, no timeouts, but they can tie the game with a field goal. What did you think of that call on 4th down?
I hated the call. I really did. I mean, to me, it had to be a run. They're 190 yards rushing a week ago. They're over 100 today. They've been a very good running football team, and they decided to put the ball in the hands of a quarterback that's thrown 3 interceptions today. I hated that call.
You're overthinking it there, right? You got 2 running backs. You got a 235-pound quarterback. First down for the Cardinals on their 20. Snap to Brissett. Drop straight back to throw. Fires over the middle, incomplete. Facing pressure again. They got to protect better. Brissett really doesn't have a chance, and it's 2nd down and 10.
Jacksonville has a guy in Eric Armstead who I've played a lot of football against when he used to play for the 49ers. He's an absolute nightmare matchup. Think Calais Campbell, except younger. That's what he is. He's 6'7", and he disrupts the throwing lanes in the middle of this Jaguars defense.
Okay. Had a missed field goal from 33 yards for the Cardinals at the end of the first half. They're down 3, 2nd and 10. Brissett throws left, incomplete, trying to hit Wilson. That looked like a catchable pass. Braswell in coverage. Wilson couldn't hang on. It is 3rd down and 10. The Cardinals down 24-21. No timeouts. 1:32 to go in the game.
They got to get chunk plays, and they've thrown 2 passes short of the stick so far. There's no sense of urgency to push this down the field yet. They have to, obviously, on this play.
Ball on the Cardinal 20, 3rd down and 10. Shotgun set for Brissett. 1 receiver left, 3 to the right. Brissett back to throw. has time. Now fires near side. Weaver caught it. Close to the first down. He had to come back for the ball. They're going to mark it at about the 29, a half yard shy of a first down. It's going to be 4th and 1. 1:15 and counting. The Cardinals got to get the first down here. Brissett in shotgun. Weaver to the right. 2 receivers left. Snap to Brissett. They'll run it up the middle. And a first down for Carter. And he's wrapped up finally at the 37. Again, no timeouts for the Cardinals, though. 57 seconds and counting, down 3.
He almost scored him through there, Dave.
Yeah, a near missed tackle by Jacksonville. Carter might still be running. Brissett, 5-step drop, looking deep, now firing far side. It is caught, and out of bounds is Wilson, but a flag down. Wilson caught it at the 45 and then stepped out. 42 seconds to go. There were 2 flags, one on the near side, one on the far side, both in the secondary.
12 men on the field. When the ball is snapped on the defense, that's a 5-yard penalty. First down.
So they'll take the 5 yards there, but they don't get the time back, and that certainly hurts. 42 seconds left, no timeouts. Ball on the 42-yard line of Arizona. They need about 20 more yards to give Ryland a shot. It is 1st and 5. 3 receivers to the right of Brissett, 1 to the left. Brissett in the gun on 1st and 5 at his 42. Snap to Brissett, drop straight back, looking over the middle, throws to Dortch, caught at the 45, far side 50, 45 and out of bounds at about the 42-yard line. Would be about a 60-yarder from here, but they've got enough time to keep moving the ball down the field. 35 seconds left and the clock is stopped.
That was the perfect offensive play call against that blitz. They showed cover 0 pressure, looked like they were bringing 7. They did not. They end up bringing a blitz from the safety to the field, which is where Dortch was running to in the crossing route. Perfect call.
Can you get 10 to 15 more yards here? Plenty of time, 35 seconds left. Back to pass Brissett. Pump fake to the left now, looking deep. Flipping it far side. Got a man. It's caught. Wilson's got it inside the 10. The clock is running, though, with 25 seconds left. They mark him down at the 11. They can win with a touchdown, tie with a field goal, but they got to hurry and spike the ball. 15 seconds left. They're not going to spike at 13 seconds. Brissett in the gun with 12. Takes the snap with 10. Back to throw. Looks left, throws. And it's high and incomplete with 6 seconds left. They should have spiked it. They would have had more plays. Now they probably have to kick the field goal, and they will. They won't even get another crack at the end zone.
Details. You mentioned it, Dave. I mean, you've seen enough of these plays and games come down to the wire like this. Right there, they snap it with 11 seconds left. You give yourself 2 plays right there. They let it run, and now you only get 1, and now you have to kick the field goal.
It'll be a 29-yard try. Ryland missed a 33-yarder in the first half. This to tie the game with 6 seconds left. Snap, ball is down. The kick from Ryland is up, and the kick is good with 3 seconds to go. Well, the Jaguars have no one to blame but themselves. 4 turnovers, just a terrible call on 4th and 3, or 4th and 1 rather. That kept the game alive for the Cardinals. And how about Jacoby Brissett and some of those throws he made on this final drive to put the Cardinals in this position to play an overtime.
Yeah, he's been unbelievable all game, and it's no surprise that when you need him most, again, we can go back to even the Indianapolis Colts game or the Green Bay game earlier in the year. When you need him in the 4th quarter, he shows up. He's been great all year, but he shows up when you need him the most in the 4th quarter. A couple of those throws, the crossing route to Dortch, and obviously the deeper ball right there to Wilson, unbelievable.
Let's check in with Paul.
You know, Jacoby Brissett about Michael Wilson this week said it was one of the most impressive games he's ever seen from a receiver in his 10 years in the NFL, talking about last week. And on Friday, we asked Jonathan Gannon how realistic it could be that he'd be that premier playmaker on a consistent basis. And JG said, absolutely. He said, you know what's under the radar is his instincts when he's getting open, when he's running those routes, making adjustments, getting separation. And I can tell you the DB room this week for the Cardinals debated, you know, could he be a wide receiver 1 on a lot of teams? And the answer was definitively from the guys who cover him in practice, yes.
25 catches the last 2 games. Ryland will kick off left to right. He's just going to hammer this one deep into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. We'll see if Jacksonville just takes a knee as we are in the Tim Hovik Santan Ford broadcast booth. Santan Ford and Gilbert. The Cardinals are Santan Ford. Well, again, Michael Wilson doubted himself with the way things were going. He told Paul last week when he talked to him after the game, he knew how important the opportunity was with Marvin Harrison Jr. out to be the number one receiver. He was great last week, just as good this week. And we're going to have overtime because Trevor Lawrence is under center, and he's going to take a knee. They're not even going to try a Hail Mary. That sends the game to overtime, tied at 24. Can the Cardinals finally win a close game? They're going to have a chance here in OT. But Jacksonville had a chance to put it away. 4th and 1, they get a first down. The game's over. They have a 6'6", 230-pound quarterback. They've got 2 good running backs, a good offensive line. They elect to run a bootleg and try to throw the ball with a guy that's thrown 3 picks. And it cost them. So we have one 10-minute period. Both teams get an opportunity to possess the ball unless you have a safety. And then if the score is tied, after each team gets one possession, the next score will win the game.
Okay, here we go. Overtime rules. We're going to play 1 quarter up to 10 minutes in length. Each team will have an opportunity to possess the ball unless the defense has a score of their own while the offense has the ball first. 2 timeouts, each team. 4th quarter timing rules. No challenges. Everything is upstairs. Same coin. Heads, tails, heads, and a tail. Your choice. Tails. Choice is tails. It is tails. You want the ball? Which way you want to kick?
Again, people
Sounds
used to
good.
freak out in overtime because the team that won the coin toss won the game, but now you each get a possession even if you get a touchdown. So I'm sure there are a lot of Jaguar fans wondering how they got here. But Jacoby Brissett, again, just a terrific 4th quarter. He's thrown for 288 yards and a touchdown. Michael Wilson, 10 catches on 15 targets. Trey McBride, 7 catches on 8 targets. And when Marvin Harrison Jr. comes back, Marvin Harrison Jr. is a top 5 pick. He's going to get a lot of looks, going to get a lot of targets, and he should. He's an emerging player, but hopefully this has helped Michael Wilson's confidence to know that he can be a big-time player.
Absolutely. He's been great. If you now have Marvin Harrison Jr., you now have Michael Wilson, you now have Trey McBride, you now have Dortch, you have all these guys that you trust to throw the ball, that only makes your offense better.
Dortch had the touchdown earlier. To your point about guys that you trust, he's got 5 catches, had the 39-yard touchdown catch and run. I know the record for Jacoby Brissett may not be eye-popping, but the confidence the team has in Brissett is. And it's been great to see. After the Cardinals signed him, they knew that they needed to have a better backup in case of injury to Kyler Murray. Clayton Tune was not good enough. And so they went with the veteran Brissett, who Monty Ossenfort knew and had in New England at one point. Brissett played that first game on the road, and Indy played really well. Came down to the end. The Cardinals couldn't win. They got the one win for him in Dallas as the kickoff left to right will go deep into the end zone for a touchback. But win or lose today or tie, Jacoby Brissett has been outstanding since taking over.
There's no question about that. The interesting thing right now is obviously Jacksonville is going to start with the ball. And again, we talked about this earlier. We wondered if they were going to be able to get a stop. They did not in the 4th quarter. Will they be able to get that right now in overtime?
10 minutes on the clock. Each team with 2 timeouts. There will be a 2-minute warning. First down for the Jaguars on their 35. Trevor Lawrence, who's thrown 3 touchdowns with 3 interceptions, is in shotgun. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. ETN motions out of the backfield. Lawrence to throw, fires a deep ball right side. Washington adjusts in midair and makes a great catch at the 40-yard line of the Cardinals for a gain of 25 and a first down.
Incredible throw and catch right there from Lawrence to Parker Washington. Just runs a little fade route right off the line. Denzel Burke in coverage, got his back turned. Easy time to throw the back shoulder, and he threw it perfectly. Great adjustment by Washington, and now all of a sudden they're already at the 40-yard line.
And Liam Cohen continuing to show extreme confidence in Trevor Lawrence, like we saw on 4th down. And then coming out throwing the ball here in overtime. First down to the Cardinal 40. 30 seconds into the extra frame. Snap to Lawrence. Will hand it off to Etienne straight ahead. He's down to about the 36 before the tackle's made by Simon. So a gain of 3 or 4.
They run a counter to the right side. Again, they go to the run game on this second play. Throw it on first. Now they run it. And now you're sitting there as a defense, and now you don't know what they're going to throw at you. You didn't think that they were going to throw it like that on the first play, and now on the second play you think they're going to throw it again, and they run it. So they're doing a good job keeping this Cardinals defense guessing.
Been a while since Walter Nolan has been in. He left with a knee injury, is out for the game. He had a defensive touchdown in the first quarter. He's been one of their better D linemen since coming back from injury. They run it on 2nd and 7 to the right. Etienne gets only a couple down to the 35-yard line. Campbell on the hit. And so it'll be 3rd down and 4 on the 34 with 8:20 remaining here in overtime, and the game tied at 24.
This is a huge play call for the Jaguars because now you're right in that 3rd and medium area. And you can run it, you can pass it. So this is a huge call right now because now you don't really have the luxury of going for it on 4th. If you do not get this, they're probably going to send the field goal team out.
And certainly within the range of Cam Little. Shotgun set here for Lawrence, flanked to his left by Tootin on 3rd and 4 at the 34 of Arizona. Play clock at 3. Snap to Lawrence, 3-step drop, throws right side, and the receiver never saw the ball. It's incomplete, and he was wide open. Tim Patrick was wide open, running down the far sideline. He never looked for the ball, and it's 4th down, and here comes the field goal team.
They sent Tim Patrick in motion, and nobody picked him up in coverage. He was wide open. Denzel Burke bailed out of there, and Tim Patrick just kept running, never turned his eyes around.
So here comes Little, a 52-yard field goal try. Made a 52-yarder earlier. Snap, spot, a booming kick is perfect. And Jacksonville leads it 27-24 with 7:46 to go in overtime. And now the Cardinals need to get at least a field goal. They can win it with a touchdown.
This Cam Little kid's got some moxie. Being able to come in, obviously he's got the field goal record in the NFL. Right there, 50-plus yarder in overtime. Doesn't even bat an eye.
2nd year out of Arkansas. He was a 6th-round pick last year, and the only reason you draft kickers is they have legs like that can kick it that far. So we'll have the kickoff, and the Cardinals will need to get a field goal. Little will boot it away from his 35-yard line. Dortch and Bocelli are deep. .746 to go in the extra frame. The ball popped up into the air. Taken on the goal line by Dortch. Up the middle 10, runs left to the 20. Now to the right, trying to get the corner. He can't. 25 and up to the 29 before the tackle is made. Okay, 7:38 to go. Cardinals trying to extend or win the game here. Down 3. Can they give Ryland another crack at it? And Jacoby Brissett, who was red hot on that last drive, jogs back onto the field.
I would love to see them put Michael Wilson in the slot and just keep running these fade balls. Every time he does, he either gets a big play or a pass interference.
10 catches for 118 yards for Wilson on the day. First down on the Cardinal 28. Empty set for Brissett. 1 receiver right, 3 left. Timeout by Jacksonville. Got to wonder if either they didn't have enough men on the field, too many men, or just they were lined up incorrectly. That leaves them with 1. And again, if the Cardinals get an overtime, get a field goal, that would extend overtime. Yeah, the Jaguars had nobody lined up on the near side perimeter where Bam Knight was all alone. So some confusion there on defense. They have to burn a timeout. First down for the Cardinals on their 28. Brissett in shotgun. He's empty. 3 receivers left, 2 right. Snap to Brissett. 3-man rush. Back to throw. Brissett steps up, sack despite a 3-man rush behind Allen, who appeared to beat Paris Johnson back at the 24-yard line, a loss of 4.
Yeah, I thought Paris was actually in decent position. He got pressed a little bit, which that's kind of just the way he sets. Was pressed into the pocket a little bit, but again, I almost attribute that to a coverage sack. He gets up underneath, not a bad job, nothing there, and then just comes underneath for the sack.
2nd and 14 on the Cardinal 24 with 7 minutes to go in overtime, trailing by 3, needing a field goal to extend the game. 4 receivers, snap to Brissett, 5-step drop, short throw to the near side. Caught by Knight, 25-30, and tackled at the 34-yard line, so that's a gain of about 9 on the play. And Knight shaken up. Well, that'll stop the clock with 6:49 to go. Check on Bam Knight in front of the Cardinals bench, but he's actually not in the field of play. He's holding his right knee. It's 3rd down and 5, though, for the Cardinals on their 33, obviously 4-down territory. Brissett lined up in the gun with Michael Carter flanking him to the right. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Cardinals down here in overtime, 27-24. Motioning right to left is Weaver. He's a deep threat. Shotgun snap, 4-man rush. Brissett, 3-step drop, in trouble. Rolling left, being chased at the 30. Far side 35, extends the ball out and may have gotten a first down. He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line. Going to be awfully close to a first down. It's either 1st and 10 or 4th and 1. And the initial ruling is a first down run for Brissett.
Love to see the big man rumbling. It looked like an old-fashioned defensive lineman battle for the first down. And right there, Jacoby sticks his arm out at the end for the first.
What a great play by Brissett. 1st and 10 on the 38 of Arizona. 6-minute mark here in overtime. Down 3. 4 receivers, 2 right, 2 left. Snap to Brissett. 3-step drop. Throws across the middle. Caught by McBride at midfield. And into Jacksonville territory at the 48-yard line. A 14-yard gain and a first down.
The Cardinals have done a nice job with these underneath little crossing routes. Little in routes or crossing routes or slant routes. Because they're playing off coverage. And these DBs and linebackers are turning their backs, playing the seam, and everything underneath is there.
8 catches now for Trey McBride. 1st and 10 at the 48 of the Jaguars. 4 receivers set. 2 right, 2 left. Brissett out of shotgun, has the football, drops the throw. Another over-the-middle pass. McBride made the catch at the 44. Tackled after a gain of 4 by Wingard. Clock is at 5 minutes and counting. A field goal extends overtime. A touchdown would win the game. 27-24 Jaguars. 2nd down and 6 for the Cardinals on the 44 of Jacksonville. Again, they spread it out with, this time, 3 receivers to the right and 1 to the left. And Brissett now talking to his wide receivers, drops back into the shotgun, takes the snap, quick throw to the right flat, caught by Dortch at the 45. Tries to run to the left at the 44 and drag down short of the line to gain. Maybe a yard on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 5. From here, it would be about a 61-yard field goal try. 4.5 to go.
That was a pretty cool sequence of events. As we saw, Jacoby Brissett starts pointing to his helmet. He checks the play. It looked like Jacksonville was blitzing. They're watching. As Jacoby changes the play, so did Jacksonville. That's the game of chess.
Nearing 4 minutes to go, 3rd and 4 on the 42 of the Jaguars. Brissett has a receiver to his right, back to pass, throws across the middle, incomplete. It was intended for Dortch, and it was knocked away at the 35-yard line by Jones. It is 4th down and 4. It would be a 60-yard field goal try from here, but the offense is going to stay on the field to try to pick up this first down on 4th and 4 at the 42.
This will be interesting to see what Jacksonville does. Every time they've needed to make a play, they've brought pressure. Will they bring pressure right here? Will they try and play coverage?
They're going to put some time back on the clock. The clock ran, and it shouldn't have, so they put 8 seconds back on the